sleep parts of you mine. They are the medicine me. Medicine.
Think I'm biased to my significant other. You hit it right on the head. Only been missing my lover. Yo, what's good? What's good with y'all, man? Give me a second. Let me make sure my audio is working, man. I've been having a few I've been having hold up. I've been having some technical difficulties, So just I've been I haven't really had no time to prepare. This is like some spontaneous stuff out of nowhere. So please just bear with me. One, we're really planning on streaming today. I think that I've seen it. I've seen a couple people in my live streams talk about confidence is a scam. I've had two people DM me about this, and I just see this prevalent throughout the internet. People thinking that confidence isn't real and confidence is a scam, and people that promote confidence are frauds and things of that nature, right? So I just want to give my opinion on the situation, and I know this has been talked about a lot already. But like I said, I just want to chime in and give my 2 cents. Honestly, I don't really even think this conversation needs to be had because we all know that confidence is a real thing, like real shit. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see. See, this is what I'm saying. See, he already starting off with the bullshit. He like, yeah, confidence is a scam. Like, come on, bro. No, it's not. Confidence is a real thing, bro. And we gonna get into that in a minute. Just be patient. Like, this isn't gonna be a on point presentation because, like I said, this is like last minute. I probably won't even be streaming it long, really. But I'll do the best I can. But yeah, man, we already got people starting off with the BS, bro. Here we go with another cope stream. See, this what I'm talking about, man. Bro, just hold up. You get destroyed against the over. Who the fuck is, bro? Is this who I think it is, bro? I'm about to block you. If you are who I think you are, bro, you are about to get blocked. You know what? I don't think you are. I don't think you are the person who I think you are. So I'm gonna let you stay. I don't think you are. Let me see what you said. So let me see. The reason you cope with game and personality is because you are number one unattractive male. LOL, man, dude. I'm about to block you, bro. Yeah, I'm thinking about blocking this dude because he ain't really coming with no valid questions. Matter of fact, just just to remember, you guys put your questions in the chat. Matter of fact, let me highlight the questions right quick. Now let me highlight the comments. We're gonna highlight the comments so you guys will see that people are on some bullshit. People already coming in here, disagreeing. Well, disagreements isn't really, that. Like, I can tolerate people that disagree with me. It's when you just add insults and shit. That's the stuff that just want to, bro. You just need to get kicked out. Like, if you hate me or don't like me, bro, don't even just watch. Like, real shit, just leave. Simple as that. But yeah. So y'all do me a favor. If you got any questions, put a Q in the chat, and I'm gonna get deeper into this. Is game of is game not is game. I don't know why I'm talking about game. Is confidence a scam? Obviously, like I said earlier, confidence is definitely not a scam. It's not a scam. Confidence is a real thing. Now, I will say this. You can be confident and delusional. That's some real shit. You can be a confident dude with delusions of grandeur, and you can generally or really believe this shit. You can believe you. Okay, perfect example. Now, hear me out on this. Now, hold up. Before I even get into that, let's set the premise on let's set the groundwork. Let me lay the foundation out on what confidence is. You guys probably already know what confidence is, so I honestly really don't need to do this, but I'm gonna do it just for the people, just for the one person that might not know. Confidence is pretty much you believing that you can do a particular thing, or you having trust or belief in another person being able to do something. It's really just that cut and dry. I'm confident that this individual can run a company because he's been successfully running this company for the past 5 years consistently. So I'm confident that today will be another successful day because of his track record, right? So that's you having confidence in somebody else. or you being confident in yourself. You having confidence in yourself, I would say, is even more important, because you gotta know how to take care of yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta know that you can fulfill the things that you gotta be confident to know that you can achieve the things, or you could potentially achieve the things you want to achieve, right? And that starts with you. Real shit. So you believing in yourself is even more important than you believing in others, right? So yeah, man, it's like you believing in yourself is you being able to believe in another person, or you can potentially believe that another person can achieve a goal or whatever, right? And the reason why I say that is because if I'm skilled in a field, if I'm confident in a field because I've garnered a skill set, then I can pass that skill set to another individual, which is what dating coaches do, right? Pretty much like that is what they do. They pretty much pass their skill sets on to another individual, So they instill confidence in other people. And the reason why is because they are confident in what they do. So it's like, okay, I'm confident in what I do, so I can, instill confidence in others to a point where I believe that they can, get whatever they want to get in life, or they are confident enough to believe that they can get whatever they want to get out in life. Like real shit. Like that's the situation. So it all starts with you, and then you can transfer you can transfer your confidence into another individual. Like real shit. Like your confidence can like dwindle down to other people. I don't necessarily want to say infect, but it can uplift other people. Like your confidence, your self-assurance, you being able to believe that you can do something. People see that shit, they like, damn, bro, I didn't think he could do that. He actually did it. Maybe I might want to learn how he did that, because you're confident, or maybe it's a difficult answer to a question. And you actually answered that question within seconds of a teacher asking you that question, or anybody asking you a particular question, right? You answer the question extremely quick, and that person like, damn, I didn't know he was that smart. Maybe I don't know, maybe some of his intelligence can rub off on me, so maybe I might want to hang around that dude. Is what I'm saying. Like, you being confident in yourself is more important than being confident in others, because it's like you have to lean on or trust that somebody else can do something for you, as opposed to you believing that you can do it for yourself. So yeah, it's like you can't really, what words do I want to use? You can't really take care of another person if you can't take care of yourself. It's the same thing. In order for you to be confident, in order for you to give or instill confidence in another person, you have to be confident in yourself. Real shit. Like I said earlier, in order for you to take care of somebody else, you have to be able to take care of yourself. So your self-confidence is very important. I ain't gonna say it's very important, obviously, but it's way more important than you being confident in another individual. Real shit. So I wanted to lay that out, about you being confident in yourself and you being confident in somebody else. So, yeah. And another thing too, I was talking about you being confident and you being delusional. You can be confident and delusional. Real shit. You can be confident and delusional 100%. And this is what I'm talking about, pretty much like what's her name? Okay. Do I really want to show pictures? No, I'm not going to even show no pictures right now. But pretty much, I'm okay. It's a woman everybody know, Lizzo, or like Gabrielle. I just say Lizzo, cause I think Lizzo is more prone to be this particular type of woman. But you can be that woman and think that you are 8, 9, or 10. 100%. You can be a woman that is typically most guys would consider not really that physically attractive, right? But that woman can generally feel like she's an 8, 9, or a 10. And the reason why she could generally feel like she's an 8, 9, or a 10 is because of the bullshit that guys tell her. Dudes literally lying to her just to get quick or easy sex from this chick. And she can really believe that she's an 8, 9, or a 10 because of what other men tell her on the front end, just because they're thirsty for sex or whatever. Like dudes really be lying to chicks, bro, just to get pussy. It's crazy. Like if you don't like a woman, just don't talk to her. If you don't like a woman, I mean, I don't necessarily want to say don't talk to her. You can obviously talk to her, have like a conversation or whatever. It's cool. But as far as like you trying to get intimate and all that stuff, just don't do that. You know, like it's nothing wrong with giving women attention. Real shit. I give any woman my attention. I don't necessarily care about that. But as far as me actually wanting to hook up and get intimate, that's not gonna happen if I don't find you physically attractive. No, not But I'll talk to any woman. I ain't gonna say any woman. I'll talk to any woman that show qualities of femininity and, you know, just decorum and class. And she pretty much just know how to act around people. You know, a woman that don't really have no huge character flaws. I'll talk to any woman like that. It don't matter how ugly she is. It don't matter. I give any woman like that my attention. But like I said, I'm not going to hook up with her. But so back to what I was saying, like you can be a woman and you can generally believe, and you can not generally, but you can 100% believe you are an 8, 9, or a 10 because of what other people tell you, right? That's you. That's like delusions of grandeur. 100%. That is like delusions of grandeur. You can be confident and suffer from delusion. You confident because you genuinely believe you are this person, you know, but you're not this person because the way you look in the mirror don't reflect it's like there's no real evidence to support your claims of you being an 8, 9, or a 10. That's the situation. The way you look in the mirror don't reflect your beauty, or don't reflect the beauty standard, I should say, of what an 8, 9, or a 10 should look. I know it's kind of subjective, but an 8, 9, or a 10 is a woman that is typically seen as conventionally attractive, right? And the woman pretty much don't live up to that standard. So she can't be an 8, 9, or a 10. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm talking about right quick. Where I'm going to show some pictures just so I could, you know, paint a picture for you guys, because it's one thing to talk what I talk, but it's another thing to actually see what I'm saying in real time. You know, it like the words is definitely going to hit different, right? So you got these women that generally, or they honestly believe they're 8s, 9s, and 10s because of what guys tell them, just so they can make them feel good, just so they can get quick sex or whatever, or get easy sex, you know. Versus this woman right here. Let me see. Now this woman she's a conventionally attractive woman. Even the woman I have in my background, like even those two, these two women is seen as conventionally attractive women. Real shit. You know, at least up to my stand. I'm sure most guys would agree with me. But if these women said they believe that they are 8s, 9s, and 10s, then it wouldn't be them being delusional, suffering from delusions of grandeur, because they have put the work in to actually be the women that they say they are, or to actually have the standard, you know, that they claim to have, you know, whatever. Like I say, I'm 8, 9, or 10. Look at me. I'm an 8, 9, or 10 because I'm a physically attractive woman, because I put the work in at the gym. I keep my health up, etc. I even got BBL implants and all this superficial shit, right? But that's the difference. And these women confidently, genuine, like their confidence is rooted in reality, is what I'm saying. These women, like these two women here, the women that I have shown in the background, Bernice Burgos and India Love, their confidence is rooted in reality. And hold up, where is it? And these women here, their confidence, if they were to say that they were 8, 9s, and 10s, their confidence would be rooted in delusion. Real shit. So that's pretty much what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can be confident and you can also be delusional. Real shit. Now, honestly, I would prefer a person to be confident and delusional. And let me tell you why. Because it's like, if you are confident and delusional, sometimes, or I would expect for a individual to actually do things, to actually see themselves as being as being genuinely like confident or attractive. I just say confident because that's what the video or this live stream is about. But they would eventually take steps or do things in real time to live up to the standard of them being a conventionally attractive dude, confidently believing that they are, that standard of beauty or whatever. Like, that's pretty much the situation. Like, they would take steps to make that shit happen. If they are delusional, like, it's this, let me see. It's this dude, I can't remember his name, but he's a fat, black dude with a big ass gap, with thick ass glasses that look like they can shoot X-ray vision and shit, like real talk. So that's pretty much the situation, man. Like, it's that guy. I might show a video of him later, but it's that guy, right? And this dude genuinely, matter of fact, hold on, let me share my screen right quick. I'm not gonna play the video yet, but I just want to show you guys who I'm talking about right quick. Instagram. Oh, let me get rid of this real fast. Let me remove this. All right, okay. Matter of fact, let me see something. Let me make sure, Okay, so you guys see this dude, right? And I'm going to get to the comments in a minute. Just give me a quick second. But you guys see this dude right here. I had to make the screen a little bit bigger. This dude, this black-ass dude right here. Now, this dude, as far as, I see him in videos, right? This dude actually think he's actually confident, but his confidence is rooted in delusion, though. Because he hasn't took the steps to actually to really genuinely believe that he is this dude, that he is this attractive guy. Like I said, I'm not gonna play the video just yet, but this is what I'm saying. Like, this dude right here, it's like he say, okay, I'm a confident dude, I'm the finest dude ever, I'm that nigga in a discussion. Now, if you look at him, he's overweight, fucked up teeth, big ass fucking glasses, fucked up, like the list can go on and on and on is what I'm saying. So that's pretty much the situation, man. Like, it's like, it's cool if you think you are that guy or whatever, and maybe you might not even be living up to you being that guy. Maybe you may actually be delusional, or you may have a delusional mindset right now, but it don't have to be that way. You can actually say, I'm gonna trick my mind into thinking that, I am this sexy alpha male type of dude, but guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually take steps to become that guy. It might take a while, but I'm gonna take steps to become that guy. It's pretty much what I'm saying, right? So going back to what I said, let me close this tab down right quick. So going back to what I said, even if a guy is suffering from delusions of grandeur, confidently believing that they are something they're not, then I would at the very least expect them to take steps in actually becoming the person that they see themselves being in the future. So yeah, so even going back further to what I said, I would actually prefer a person to have delusions of grandeur, or to be confidently delusional and thinking they are a person that they're not, because the other mindset, it's like it keeps you in a depressed state. It keeps you in a low state. It keeps you in a state of, I can't, why bother? Fuck that. It's a waste of time. That is pretty much what that mindset, it keeps you in that perpetual state of, I can't do this, or it's a waste of time doing this. Pretty much a doomer mindset, like a black pill, nihilistic doomer type of mindset, right? So and that's pretty much what I'm trying to fight against. I don't want dudes to walk around having the mindset of they can't do something, bro. Like real talk, you like, bro, you won the race when you was in, like when you was swimming to the egg, bro. Like bro, you beat out 1 billion other motherfucking sperm cells to the egg, bro. So that's you started off winning. You know, I actually took that from a dating coach I'm not gonna name, but if he listening to this, shout out to him. You know, no hard feelings or whatever. So anyway, that's pretty much the situation, man. Like I want guys to actually, you know, even though it's not healthy to do this, have a delusional mindset and think you are something you're not, because at the very least you might actually do things to put yourself in a situation where you can be that guy, as opposed to another guy. You know, I'm not gonna even name no subscriber. I'm not gonna name this dude because I already didn't threw enough shade on him, but he know who he is. You know, him having the mindset of confidence is a scam. You know, why bother? It's a waste of time. Having a mindset like that, to where, see, in that mindset, why bother approaching women? Why bother getting on dating apps? You know, like why bother, you know, building, trying different things in order for me to get what I want out of the dating game or out of life in general? Like, why bother doing any of that? Why bother making friends? Like, it was, you know what? I was finna show some receipts, but I'm probably not gonna do it this live stream. But in the receipt, I was pretty much gonna show that it was, I used to get a lot of play just off I can't say this word. Excuse me, I'm fucking up bad. I'm fucking up bad. I'm burping and can't get my words out. What the fuck is going on? But anyway, I used to get a lot of play off I can't say, bro, this fucked up country accent. Just please bear with me. Be patient. You know, I'm gonna do the best I can. Like, okay. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna attempt to say this shit one more time. Just whatever. So I used to get a lot of play off social circle game. Finally, I didn't finally say it. That's a tongue twister for me. God damn. But that's pretty much how I used to get a lot of play. Not all. I say about 10% of the women. I say 10 to 15% of the women that I've got was literally off social circle game, bro. 100%. And it was typically my roommates that I got play from. They would bring chicks over. I'll be in the room playing the game. They'll text me, "Hey, E, bro, I got a chicken here for you, bro. You trying to come here?" I was like, "Hell yeah, just give me 1 second. Let me finish giving this nigga the fatality on Mortal Kombat or some shit, you know, or fucking killing nigga at Naruto or something." But that was pretty much the situation. I would be on the game, or I'll just be chilling, or maybe I even have a chick over already or whatever. But I used to get a lot of play off social circle game. My friends will bring friends over. Sometimes, "Hey, E, bro, I showed this chick," like we'll be in a group chat, and then my homies, you know, they'll have girlfriends, right? And we're not girlfriend, but they'll have friend girls that they know, and then those friend girls who, hey, do you know any? Like, I'm gonna be in town for a couple of days. I live a couple hours away. You know, like, is there any attractive dudes that you know that's in the area that's cool or whatever? And then I'm the first dude that they point out to. I'm like, "Hey, E, Mr. Chick, she want to talk to you. I show her some pictures, bro. She think you fine or whatever." I'm like, "I bet. Now you send me some pictures so I can see if she fine." Sometimes I don't really respond back to the pictures. I'm like, "Nah, she ain't really up to my speed, bro. Like, I don't know, like her left eyebrow missing or some shit." No, I'm just bullshitting. I'm not that petty, but that can be a situation, you know. Like, the whole point I'm making right now, let me just go and wrap this shit up. The whole point I'm making right now is, why go out and try to get friends or make friends, you know, to try to, and just another avenue, social circle game, like I said, another avenue to get what you want. Why bother putting the effort in to do that when it's a waste of time? You know, like, why bother being confident? See, this is the whole point I'm making with this confidence shit. Dudes thinking confidence is a scam. It takes these, like, you guys know, hold on, let me pull these comments up right quick. I'm gonna get to the comments in a minute. But you guys know that I'm big on, like, putting effort into shit. I'm big on that. I emphasize that shit literally not every stream, but most of the streams that I have, I emphasize that shit, bro. And you thinking confidence is a scam, or confidence, is like if you a dude preaching confidence, you a fraud. If you having a mindset like that, you literally shooting yourself in the foot, bro. Because it's like, why be confident? No, I said that wrong. It's like, why put effort into shit? So yeah, let me get to let me see if I see any questions. Let me highlight some of these comments. Okay. Nobody cares about confidence. Looks number one. Who the fuck is La Losa Lamak? I don't even know how to pronounce your name, bro. Your name kind of weird. Why the hell you got a picture of Alex playing with fire? I hope this is not who I think it is. What's good? What's good, Chulo? I almost said Poppy at first. I can't. Bro, I'm actually glad you changed your name. But what's good, Chulo? What's up with you, man? I appreciate you for stopping by. Let me see. We got Dynamic Fit Labs. What's good, man? You definitely way fitter than me. I'm strong, but I could lose like a good 10 pounds. Like my weight fluctuates. Like I can have a 6-pack. Like I remember in 2024, I had a 6-pack for a good 6 months straight, right? Then I got greedy, I started like going out a whole lot, just stop giving a fuck about, I don't know, like whenever I'm like focused on me and just focused on, self-improvement and just doing things to become a better version of me, like when I take all the distractions away, that's when I actually flourish, that's when I'm actually at my best. But when I actually take time away from me, when I focus on other irrelevant shit that don't really matter, then that's when I started like going off track, like real shit. Ordering pizza every weekend, going out to like all these different fast food restaurants with bitches, eating and stuff, going out, just drinking wine every day, like shit like that. I don't know. I just be fucking up. So yeah. So it looked like you stay in shape all year round. So salute to you for that. Dynamic Fit Labs. Keep doing your thing, and I appreciate you for stopping through, fucking with your boy. Let me see. To answer your question, yes, I am confident. I wish I could play the matter of fact. Nah, it's kind of too late to hook my soundboard up, but I should have definitely hooked my soundboard up, real shit. But yeah, man, I appreciate that, and I think you are an overweight dude. If I can't recall, not trying to throw shots, but I think I seen the picture. You was like overweight. You tall, but you tall, so that's a plus. But I think you were like overweight. So the fact that you're overweight and you confident, and then there's other guys in the chat that's in decent shape and they look decent and they're not confident, that should tell you that it's like everything. Everything in life is subjective, bro. Damn near everything in life can be subjective. I'm so serious. You can be a dude like, okay. Now Kevin, I think Kevin and Haddonfield, the guys that join my panel every other show. These dudes said they look better. Well, I'm not gonna name them in particular, but it's this dude, Lord Heck. You guys know him, the dude that did the video on me. And you got What Record Thinks. These two birds of a feather, right? These dudes don't really especially this record dude, these dudes aren't really that attractive in my opinion. It's just my opinion, even though it's damn a must for me to say that they're not attractive because they're dudes or whatever, right? So I don't think no dude is really attractive, really. But even they say that they're not really that attractive. But this dude got over 100 bodies. And why do you think he got over 100 bodies? I'm talking about record right now. I don't know what the fuck Heck doing. Heck. I don't know what he got going on, but this record dude got over 100 bodies. How do you think he got over 100 bodies? You can't get that much success in the game if you're not confident. And obviously he's not the best looking dude, but he got over 100 bodies. So that should tell you that, like, I don't even really want to get into like looks and all this stuff, because this isn't what this live stream is about. But it's it's like your confidence can trump all that other superficial bullshit, bro. If that makes sense to you guys, like your confidence can 100% supersede all that other BS. And when I say that, I mean like your looks, your height, pretty much the black pill rhetoric, right? Your confidence can supersede that if you are actually taking steps to become the most capable and competent person that you can become via self-improvement, right? Like, let's just say you a guy, you might not be that tall, but you buff as hell. Let's just say you a guy, you might not be that physically attractive in the face, right? But you articulate, you can talk, you don't stutter like me, right? Like you actually know how to put a fucking sentence together without sounding like a damn buffoon or whatever, is what I'm saying. You know, and it comes from you consistently, you know, putting the effort in to become a better version of yourself. But like I said, like when it comes to confidence, not confidence, but with like a black pill type of mindset, or with like a more so a nihilistic doomer type of mindset, it's more so why be confident when confidence is a scam, or why be confident when I have you know what? It's another component I want to include, because some guys genuinely feel that confidence is it is a scam because maybe they have put the effort in and they really don't really get results like that. So that is another component I want to talk about. Hold on, let me scroll down some more. I don't believe record. LOL. I got you. I'll address the comments in a minute. Like I said, you guys, if you got any questions for me, do me a favor, fuck with your boy, put a Q in the chat and I will get to it, real shit. You know, but like that's pretty much what I'm saying. Like you can be a guy and not be the most physically attractive guy, not be the tallest guy. You pretty much a normal, average looking dude, but you are a capable and confident dude because of the effort that you've put in to become, you know, the man that you see yourself being. And you know, hopefully what I'm saying making sense, right? What I'm saying is that you're not the most genetically gifted individual, but you still get results out of the game based on like because of the effort that you've put into the game is what I'm saying. So hopefully what I'm saying making sense, but it's another thing I want to say too about dudes genuinely thinking confidence is a scam or thinking confidence is bullshit because they probably did put the effort into it, but it didn't work out for them, you know. And it's something I want to say to that. Now you can put effort into something, but how much effort are you putting into it? You can put effort into learning how to be I ain't gonna even say pro 3-point shooter. I say a decent 3-point shooter. You can put effort into learning a skill, but how much effort is you putting into learning the skill? Are you putting basic level of effort, intermediate level of effort, elite amount of effort? Like what level of effort are you putting into it? Real shit. This is a very important question because it's like you can be if you are a guy with absolutely no experience, you pretty much going off of your own frame of thinking and in the context of how much effort you should put in. But you got another guy with a shit ton of experience telling you how much effort you should put in. It's two different situations. And granted, it can be subjective in a sense too, because you got a guy that has advanced game or whatever, but at the same time, he had to put in he had to put in either a shit ton of effort or he didn't have to put in a whole lot of effort because of maybe his genetics or because of, you know, his genetic potential or some shit like that. Because of that, he might not have to put in a whole lot of effort. But if you got a guy that, you know, is not conventionally attractive, he's like an average looking dude, maybe he might have to put forth more effort than average, you know. But the fact that he's willing to put forth the effort is the reason why he has the elite level of game, or it's because it's the reason why he has the experience. And maybe that guy could tell you how much effort you should put in because he's an average looking guy, but he's getting the results he wants because of the fucking effort he putting in, right? And I think the problem is that with a lot of guys on YouTube or a lot of guys on the internet, they always hone in and focus on the guy that don't have to put no effort in, bro. I think that's pretty much the problem. You know, they pretty much focus on the guys that don't have to put down or no effort into shit, period. And I give a perfect example. And you guys already know who I'm finna bring up. And I see a question, I'll get to the question. Spun 187 was good with you, man. I'll get to your question. I'll get to your question in a second. Just be patient, man. But you got guys like, you already know who I'm finna name. Guys like King 6'8" the Gray. I had to bring him up again, right? Everybody is honed in and focused on this dude because he just be posted and women just approach him. And that could even be kind of manipulative because we don't know the context in which and what is going on. Maybe he went the whole night streaming or filming for like 3 fucking hours, and that's the amount of footage that he captured with those women, but he didn't show none of the fucking L's that he took along the way. Him just posted, and women ain't showing him no fucking attention at all. Women just not really giving him what he's like. Women not really giving him the attention that he's used to getting or that we see him get is what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. That can be manipulative too. That's just like me posting cold approach videos, and I'm literally only showing the videos to where I'm getting all of to where I'm closing all the women, but I don't show videos of me, getting no rejections at all. You guys would probably think I'm disingenuous. I know Prodigy, or you will hold me to a certain standard, is what I'm saying, because he's batting average 100%, via video. But maybe on the live stream, you say, "Oh, I knew this dude was on some bullshit." You see, because you held me to that standard. Now I think everybody is setting a standard, for it's like dudes just be wanting to escape like effort and like consistency and all that stuff, man. I think that's pretty much what it is. Like putting effort into something, bro. It's not easy, and it could take a long time to actually like see results, and that could be subjective too, depending on who the individual is. It could take one dude 100 attempts, or it can take another dude 300 attempts. So, like I said, it can be subjective in that context, but I think that's what it is, bro. Like a lot of guys, they just do things, or they say, like, you know what? I see this tall 6'8" dude. He don't, as far as we could see, quote unquote, he don't have to put effort into shit. He just have women approach him and all that stuff, right? So if he get that type of attention and I'm at her approaching all these women and I don't really get no attention at all, then what does that say about me? Is it over for me? Because I see what another man gets when I'm not him and he's not me. We have two different upbringings. We live in two different environments. His environment, it's just like a white man that go to Africa, to get women. Honestly, a lot of them women in Africa might not even like that dude, but he kind of got money. So a lot of women might check him out and see him. Okay, he got money, so we might fuck with him, And maybe I might be reaching a little bit, but pretty much what I'm saying is that his environment is geared towards his results. That's all I'm saying. If he go to a different environment, maybe he might not be looked as the same type of dude. If he go to a different environment, if he go to fucking China or some shit, where they racist as fuck, he might not be seen as that same type of attractive dude as opposed to being in the States. So that's what I'm saying. Like your environment can dictate how attractive people see you because of like stereotypes, and like social programming and all this different bullshit, bro. So that was kind of really just a sidebar. But getting back to this dudes escaping effort and just being consistent, it takes a long time, bro. It takes a long time to get good at anything. Like, how long it could take you just to get good at doing a fucking layup, bro? Just to get proficient at just, not even expert level, just to get decent at doing a layup. It can take a lot of people a long time just to get good at doing a simple fucking basketball move or a damn layup. And that's like one of the easiest things to do. Or not easy. Dribbling a basketball is easy. It's probably the easiest, but just that's one of the easiest ways to score in the game of basketball is just doing a fucking layup. And it could take a long time depending on the person to get good at doing a fucking layup. But motherfuckers like, nah, I don't want to do that. Or I don't see the value in doing that shit. You know, so that's the situation. Like, dudes just doing shit to just escape, bro. Like, I don't, and it's just like the clavicular dude, man. That dude, he's doing everything that he can to escape putting forth direct effort. I talked about this already, but that's what he's doing via looks maxing. If I look like a super Chad, then I don't have to fucking go out here and approach women like that. I don't have to, put forth the same effort, or I don't have to put forth the same effort as the next man, is what I'm saying. Because I'm pretty much looked max. I'm on some Austin Dunham or some FedEx Fearless type shit to where I'm maxed out on social media with all these followers and stuff. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm gym maxed, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I honestly, those guys got multiple things working for them, so they was actually bad examples. I'm speaking about Clavicular in particular, to where he solely relies on his physical phenotype and his aesthetics and his heights and all these different things, surface level things, to attract the opposite mate. That is pretty much what I'm talking about right now. Dudes just not really putting themselves in front of women and just escaping, just doing the harder thing. It's pretty much what I'm saying, bro. Like, putting forth direct effort is way harder than indirect effort. Because with direct effort, it's a physical, not necessarily, it's more so like a mental barrier, I should say. It's like a mental block, like you walking up in front of a woman in real time. And I see some questions. You just be patient. I promise you, I'm gonna get to the question as soon as I say this one thing. But it's just like a mental barrier, right? You approach a woman, and you pretty much run your game, or say or give her your spiel or your opener or whatever, right? And that shit could be traumatizing, and it could be very stressful, strenuous things, like all these different things, right? Like when you are putting forth direct effort, or maybe you might put forth direct effort in tricking, which is actually going to the blades and getting or hooking up with a pro in real time. That could be stressful, because maybe if you're a person with awareness or game, or just the information and knowing how pros work, or just how the dark side of how the dark world work, you will know, okay, maybe this person might be trying to rob me. Maybe this person might be trying to maybe they might have an STD. They might be trying to set me up, like multiple things, right? So you might have that mindset, or you might be a dude that don't dabble into that really. So you might be new at it, and you might be, dang, your heart might be racing, bro. But with indirect effort, that's not the situation. Indirect effort is more so you trying to it's like you doing things to attract women. You feel me? Like you doing things to draw women to you. With direct effort, you're drawing yourself to the women you want. It's like you're taking actions, you're taking steps. But with indirect effort, you're doing things so women will come to you or just pay attention to you. And I think the more confident thing is you actually see, it's pros and cons to both. But I think the most confident thing, the thing that's gonna have the most longevity, is you actually putting forth the effort to actually go after the thing that you want directly. I think that's the most confident way to go about it. But like I said, dudes will rather say, you know what, fuck that, bro. Like, fuck that. I don't want to go through the stress, the heartache, the hardship of doing this. Like, I'd rather just run indirect. I'd rather just run indirect game. Fuck that. Excuse me. But let me get to these questions right quick. I done spoke for a whole close to an hour about confidence. See what y'all talking about. You had I don't believe Rekka, LOL. He said I don't believe Rekka. I'm just going off his word. Maybe he might be full of shit, maybe not. But I don't know. He might be lying. I don't know. I just know. I just listen to what he say. If he say he smashed 100 chicks, I'm gonna believe him because I know it's a feat that can be done. My thing is the reason why you will probably doubt it is because he on some pessimistic black pill shit. It's kind of weird. So it's kind of contradictory. But yeah, I can understand why you wouldn't believe him. Real shit, Anthony Scott. But oh, let me see. This isn't really a question. It's more so a statement, but I'm going to address it because this dude, anyway, so you said confidence comes from positive experiences. I have none. That's because you're not doing anything to get the experiences, bro. It takes effort. It takes effort to actually become confident or something. With confidence, in order for you to become confident, you have to be competent. It's pretty much, you have to first, it's steps to it, right? I said this in one of my videos, in a video that I posted yesterday, I took down because I don't think I presented it all the way. Like, I didn't present it the way I wanted to present it, if that makes sense. Like, I had a way that I seen how the video was, but I went back to see it. I'm like, nah, that's not really the blueprint that I wanted to lay out in that video. So I took it down. But anyway, it's just like, I was talking about steps. I'm kind of jumping the gun right now, but it's pretty much you being courageous, which you actually having the courage. You might not even be confident, but you courageous. You say, you know what? I don't care. Okay, I see so much benefit, or I have seen so many guys talk highly of this particular act. I'm gonna just say Cold Approach. That's what I promote. So I'm not confident that I can do it, but I'm going to still do it because I might find this woman extremely attractive and I say, fuck it, I'm going to go and shoot my shot. Or it might be guys that I know in real life or over the internet that might say, bro, it's extremely worth it to cold approach women because my girlfriend, this is how fine my girlfriend is because of cold approach or whatever. That honestly, I fucked that up so bad. Let me re-say that. I got the girl that I got is from cold approach because somebody told me that you only need to cold approach women that you genuinely find attractive, and that's what I did, and I got results doing it. And the person hear them say that, and they might actually take the steps to actually start cold approaching, even though they might not be confident from cold approaching because they have no experience cold approaching. But the fact they heard somebody say that, they might say, you know what, let me do this shit. I see a woman, I'm scared of the motherfucker. I'm like, damn, she fine. I see this woman, what's her name? Let me show her right quick. I see this woman right here. I say, you know what, bro, fuck, if you would approach this woman, put a one in the chat. If you seen this woman and you would approach her, put a one in the chat. But anyway, you scared the motherfucker, but you say, you know what, I'm gonna go and shoot my shot. Whether I get her or whether I don't, it was worth it, right? So you approach her, maybe she shoots you down or maybe you get her. That's actually you putting the effort in to become confident or to become competent at it, because the more you do something, the better you get. And as a result of that, you will be competent. But it all stems from effort. This is why I tell you when we was talking on the back end, Life of Solitude, to where you actually need to put more effort into what you're doing. Going a whole year and just approaching 2 women, bro, like that's not nearly enough effort. Like me, for example, right? How many videos where I have of me approaching women? Tell me. Or how many approaches have I done on my channel to this point, up until this point? Probably about 30 or 40, or maybe more or less. I don't know. But that all stems from effort. That stems from effort, and that stems from me just being consistent at doing the shit. That's called, I'm gonna go back to it, direct effort. That's me applying direct effort. And you will become better at direct effort or become more competent at applying direct effort, as you be consistent with doing it. Where I say the more consistent you are at doing it, right? And as a result of that, you will become confident at it. But if you're not doing this shit, then expect to just have a mindset like you, Life of Solitude, to where, confidence is a scam. It's a waste of time. It's not worth doing. because, you know, I don't have no positive experiences with women, period. Even though I've only approached 2 women out of my within a span of a year, I don't have no positive experiences. Even though I don't put forth hardly no effort, because I'm not courageous enough to actually act on my impulses, right? Well, I ain't gonna necessarily say impulse, that's a wrong frame of reference. I would say you're not courageous enough to actually act on, you know, your desire for this woman, I should say. Like, you're not courageous enough to actually act on your desire to have this woman, then it's gonna cause you to be in the state that you're in, bro. Real shit. And like I said, y'all do me a favor. If you would approach this woman, put a 1. If you wouldn't approach her, put a 2. If you would not approach this woman, it don't really matter why you wouldn't. But if you wouldn't do it, just put a 2 in the chat. Real shit. I should see way more 1s than 2s. I should see a lot more 1s than 2s. I better see at least, I don't necessarily want to say how many I should see, but I definitely should see more 1s than 2s. If I see more 2s than 1s, y'all niggas might be on the rainbow spectrum. But but anyway, so all right, let me take this picture down right quick. Well, no, I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit longer. Who did approach the India Love, bro? The chick on the front of the screen right here. Who else would I be talking about? You talking about the chick in the back of the? No, I'm not talking about her. I mean, you can pretty much reference her too if you want to, but if you would approach either of these women, I'm gonna say the woman that I have, you know, in the middle of the screen right here. I would say this woman. If you would approach her, put a 1. If you wouldn't approach her, put a 2. But anyway, that's pretty much the situation. Life of Solitude, man. Like, you gotta, bro, you gotta be courageous, bro. Like, how many times, I don't know, it's just like fucking being scared to take a shot. Literally being scared to take a basketball shot, bro. People are counting on you. This goes way back to what I was saying earlier in the live stream, right? About you being confident in other individuals, you know, and you being confident in yourself. And I was saying that being confident in yourself is more important than being confident in others, right? Because you have autonomy over yourself and you don't have autonomy over other people. But that's a sidebar. But anyway, it's just like you or someone are like, they're relying on you to shoot the final like game winning shot. Real shit. You are the only option that they have, so they throw you the ball because you down there in like a layup distance to where it's like an easy fucking game-winning shot or like a game-winning score is what I'm saying, right? And they are relying on you to make this fucking shot. So tell me what you're gonna do. Are you gonna be scared to make the shot, or are you gonna make the shot? Whether you make the shot or not, it is important because motherfuckers depending on you. But at the same time, it's still, and that actually goes back into the effort of actually doing it over and over again so you can become competent at the shit. So you can actually, so people can have, see, all this shit like correlates. All this shit, it's like the pieces of the puzzle is coming together. Everything I say is, it all connects in one way or the other, you know. But it's like everybody is depending on you to make this shot. But since you a dude and you don't really put forth the enough effort, then it's like you might fumble the shot. So people might not even be confident in you because, damn, this dude can't even make a fucking layup, bro, from like 2 feet away from the rim, bro. What the fuck? Like, who picked this dude, bro? Like, who picked this whack ass dude to play on? Like, bro, who picked this dude, bro? They probably gonna roast you for that. I'm just being real. If you from my neck of the woods, bro, if you miss a layup, bro, on like a game-winning score, bro, you gonna get roasted, bro. But whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much what I'm saying. Life of Solitude, bro. You got to put effort in so you can become confident at something, so people can rely on you. Like, what if your little cousin come to you and he say, "Hey, do you?" Let me see. Let me think of something. So let's just say your little cousin come to you and he say some shit like, "Can you help me get girls?" He just say something like that. Let's just say you 35, right? You 35 and you still have the mindset that you have, and your cousin approach you, or your cousin, or I don't know, like you just decided to spend more time with your cousin because maybe he's mostly around females, right? He's mostly around women. And you say, and your sister say, you need to come pick this. You need to come pick this little motherfucker up and spend time with him so he can be around a male, right? So he don't need to be around women all day. So you pick him up, and he's about 12, 11, 13 years old. He's old enough to actually at least talk to women, right? And he say, it's this girl at school that I've been seeing, or that I've been, peeping or whatever, right? I've been watching or looking at her. And because you have the mindset that you have, you don't have shit to tell this dude. You don't have no real world. You 35 with no real world experience on how to actually get women, because you didn't apply no fucking effort to do this shit because you're not confident, bro. Like I said, it's the steps that you take to become confident. And you opt out and said, I don't want to do none of that stuff. And because of that, and because you chose to opt out, your cousin might not have no real respect for you because you 35 with no real experience, bro. Real shit. You 35 with no real world experience dealing with the opposite sex. You ain't got no real advice to tell this dude. Hell, he might actually want to see, hey, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm finna go approach this woman. I'm like, let your big cousin or your big brother show you how it's done, or let Unc show you how it's done, right? And you say, and he might actually, okay, I see my uncle, he actually, he know what he doing. He might actually fuck with, he might actually have a lot of respect for you or whatever, right? He might actually start to look up to you because it's like you are the figure like he sees you as more like the masculine figure, bro, is what I'm saying. He sees you as like the leader, the more masculine figure. He sees you as the more dominant male, and he's looking up to you. But the fact that you don't have no real world experience, like I said, he gonna lose respect for you. Real shit. So pretty much what I'm saying, I'm gonna say this and move to another question. I've been on this question a long time, but trust me, it's for good reason. So I'm gonna wrap it up and say this. Because you don't, and this like I said, it all correlates, like I said. But the fact that you don't depend or you don't have confidence in yourself, people can't be confident in you, bro. So I'll just leave it at that. Okay, let me move on to another question. I apologize that I'm hella long-winded, but with that life of solitude, dude, I had to break it down like that. Trust me. But let me see. Okay, we got Spawn. How often you be going out by yourself at clubs, etc.? I would say probably at around 2023, I would go out, because I don't really go out a whole lot now because I'm more focused on my YouTube shit, obviously, and other things. But also, I don't go out a whole lot now. But I would say 2023, early 2024, I would probably go out every weekend, either with one or two of my guys, or I would go out. I would say on a like a spectrum or like a percentage. 40% of the time I'll go out by myself. 60% of the time I'll be out with somebody. So that's pretty much my percentage. But I would actually do better going out by myself because I don't necessarily, like, I'm not dependent on other people, or I don't have other people depending on me. I'm pretty much my own man, and I can operate the way I need to operate is what I'm saying, right? So yeah, man. So yeah, back 2023, 2024, shit, I was going out. Hold on, let me say, how often do you be going? Yeah, I would go out dinner every weekend, bro. Especially when I was doing my OnlyFans shit, bro. When I was doing my OnlyFans shit, I was lit like a motherfucker, bro. I was lit like I was lit like a motherfucker, bro. Like, I remember I was in a room, right? It was me and like two chicks, cause I don't like doing like threesomes with me and another dude. I can't do that shit. My dick shrivels up in that instance, right? But it's a situation where it was me and two chicks, and it was like the weirdest situation, bro. Like every other minute, bro. It's like every time I would bring a new chick over, my roommate would get mad. He'd just start like fucking doing this shit. Just being mad and hating. Real shit. Because he knew how lit I was, bro. Every weekend, I was fucking a new chick, you know, and my roommate will hear that and hear me fucking multiple chicks, you know, every weekend. And sometimes it was for OnlyFans content. Sometimes it was just for like regular, you know what I mean? Like maybe I see this chick as being my girlfriend, or maybe, you know, let me take this picture down right quick. It's kind of distracting. Okay, so like I was saying, you know, maybe she might be a chick that I actually see longevity in, or maybe she's just a chick I want to have fun with for my content. And I pretty much, you know, would have motherfuckers hating on me because of the women that I used to bring around every fucking weekend, bro. Real talk. It got so bad to a point where I had to move into another fucking apartment, bro, in my own complex, because my friends, well, not my friends, but my roommates would hate on me, bro. Real shit. So, yeah, man, I was lit like a motherfucker, bro. But now, you know, I'm not. You know what? Should I talk about it? You know, I'm not gonna talk about it right now. I'll probably wait till like another stream. You know, but yeah, man. I would say now I probably go out like once a month, if that. Now, at this present time, I go out probably once a month. You know, like how many times have I went out this month? Probably like one time, and it wasn't even at a bar. It was not a bar, but it wasn't even at a club. It was like at a fucking bar, bro. I went to the bar. I did my should I even announce this, bro? I think it's kind of early to announce this. You know what? Y'all stay tuned, because it's something that I have with my next presentation. I almost spoiled it, but it's something that I have in my next presentation that's gonna be worth watching. I'm letting you guys know right now. Like I pretty much went to the bars and shit, gathered a little bit of data, and I'm gonna show you guys the data in my next presentation that I have with this clavicular guy, right? But I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But you know, I'm pretty much honed in on my content right now, bro. My content, praying, and you know, just doing my daily duties. Real talk. I might actually start spending time with my nephew too, you know. But let me see if I can find some more questions right now. All right. Would you be confident if you got, let me highlight it right quick. Y'all do me a favor, fuck with your boy. I got 17 people watching. Y'all hit that like button. It's rare that I go live, you know, on a Wednesday. I don't think I ever went live on Wednesday. But yeah, just do me a favor, fuck with your boy at that like button. But would you be confident if you got zero attention from women? Bro, what type of fucking question is that, bro? First things first. Now, if I was getting zero attention, no. Let me say this statement before I even answer your question. Now, the only way I will be getting zero attention is if I'm not going out meeting women, period. That's the only way I will be getting zero attention. Like right now, like if I was on dating apps, if I wasn't getting no matches, and I got a shit ton of matches on dating apps, but I never really hit the chicks up really at all. You know, if I went out in real life at a bar or whatever, and I approached a group of women, well, not even just going out and that's kind of that goes against what I was just saying, you know, or whatever. But pretty much the only way I would get zero attention is if I never went out. Now, if I did go out and I would get zero attention, then I would probably like, what the fuck is going on? I would look in the mirror and say, what do I need to work on? You know, do I need to looks max? You know, do I need to actually become, because it's one thing for you to not really get no positive attention, right? And let me tell you what I'm talking about. If you walk up in a spot and you don't have no chicks choosing you, it's not really a good look for you, but at the same time, that won't stop you, because guess what? You maybe can have a mouthpiece. You can talk. You have you can have a good conversation. You can spark emotion. You can have a good time. You might be the life of the party type of dude, right? So you might actually have that aspect about you, right? Because women, you guys, a lot of dudes, I don't think you guys, a lot of dudes don't, like Life of Solitude, I need you to like operate in real life and actually start going out so you can actually get more attention. Because if you a dude and you actually do go out, then you will know that women will generally talk to down on any dude, bro. I'm just being real. I'm not talking, I'm not taking, like everything I'm saying is not coming from another dating coach, because I don't really get it. I don't really listen to a lot of dating coaches. I mainly listen to myself. But what I'm saying is coming from real world experience. You literally see like every chick that I approached in the IRLs I did any of those women, you know, reject a fucking conversation. Even the rude bitchy lawyer, she still was willing to talk, bro. Even the rude bitchy fucking lawyer chick, you guys know what I'm talking about. She was still willing to have a conversation. So this is what I'm saying. Maybe you might approach women, you know, and you might not be their preference, is what I'm saying. But at the same time, you may actually know how to talk to women. You know how to read body language. You can keep eye contact. You know what to say. You know what not to say. You know how to fucking build sexual attention, all this bullshit. Maybe you might actually know how to do that. So you can weasel your way in with that, is what I'm saying. But you wouldn't know this because you don't put effort into shit, bro. You don't even go out. Like, bro, tell me, when was the last time you went to a bar or club? Tell me. I'm willing. I'll listen to your. I will literally highlight. Matter of fact, you don't even need to make it a cue. If you just type it in as a statement, I'll highlight it. Just let me know. Have you ever went out to a bar, a nightclub, a lounge, anywhere like that, anywhere where it's a gathering where people are looking forward to talking to one another? Tell me, have you ever done that? If the answer is no, bro, everything that you saying about confidence is like one ear and out the other. It's nonsensical, bro. Real shit. Because you don't have no experience. You don't go out. But, okay. Let me see. Okay, now we're going to move to Devontae, 1286. I have a lot of women that say they don't have time to hang out because they be always at work. I get this response daily. Is there any way I can prevent this? Okay, let me read that question one more time. I think I seen Pew Pew Tasha too. Pew Pew Tasha, I appreciate you for sliding through. Real shit. But you said, I have a lot of women that say they don't have time to hang out because they always at work. I get this response daily. Excuse me. Is there a way I can prevent this? Well, bro, a lot of you guys ask questions, but sometimes the questions is something that I can't answer with a simple like response. You have to actually come up here and have a conversation or call in so I can get context and why they're not talking to you, because I can say pretty much that you just need to talk to women that don't do that. That's general advice I can say. I just say you need to find women that have interest, that has the interest in you to where they don't necessarily care about being at work, or they won't make that as an excuse. They'll pretty much be fucking with you whenever, wherever, because they see you as that attractive. I can say that, right? That's probably what I should say, but I can add more. But if you come up here and ask me the question directly, we can have a back and forth conversation. I can peel the layers back and I can actually get like the context behind the shit, bro. Pretty much. You know, like you said that hang out because they always at work. I get this response daily. Is there a way I can prevent this? Like pretty much what I'm saying is that I don't know what your conversation is to the women. I don't know what you text them. You know, I don't know what you say on the phone. Pretty much, you know, I don't know the type of, you probably don't do this, but voice notes or whatever, I don't know what you do. I don't know your interaction. So it's like, well, I don't even know how you met her, you know? So it's like the context in that is what I need to not divulge, but it's pretty much what I need to get so I can accurately answer your question, bro. But if I don't have that context, I can't really answer it like that. You know. So generally, I would say, without the context, without me actually getting the context in your situation in particular, I would say if you consistently get women that use they're at work as an excuse, I would say you need to actually talk to women or find women that has high interest in you to where they're not using that as a fucking excuse. You know. So, yeah, or, you know, I'll say this as well, right? You need to, hold up, let me read it again, you know, just so I can accurately answer it the way I need to, you know. Out because they always at work, I get this response daily. Is there any way I can prevent this? Yeah, like I said, you can prevent this by dealing with women that has high interest or extreme high levels of interest to where they're not using that as an excuse. That's like first and foremost, you know. Or it could be a situation to where they could have that high interest, but because you don't know how to escalate the situation, then it's, you know what, bro, let me let you listen to something right quick. Let me let you listen to something. This is, when I say interest, this is what I'm talking about. Let me pull something up real quick. Just be patient. Hold up. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. Something I want to let you hear real quick. I promise you this won't be too long. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so when I say women that has high interest, this is what I'm talking about right here.
I'm not gonna lie, I really appreciate how upfront and blunt you are, so thank you. I'm being blunt by saying this is my voice, very raspy, so you have to consider that for listeners. Sounds like I went to fucking Vietnam or something. Honestly, I could potentially be an asset to be on that podcast. I don't know what to say. I've had a very tumultuous upbringing when it comes to men in my life, and then people I've dated, and my negative history with abusive men and different things like that. But on the other side, you're very attractive and very into your look. So, I don't know, man. I'd love to see where she goes. I was going to say I'd love for you to dick me down too, but maybe that sounded trashy. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so that woman, she actually wanted to be on the podcast, but I was like, nah, I don't think I want her on the podcast or whatever. She is attractive. I give her like a 6 on the scale, but it's a certain type of woman that I want to bring on, right? It's a certain type of woman that I want to bring on the podcast. I just don't want to bring any woman up because I know I got black pillars that watch my shit. So it's a certain type of one I got to bring up because I can't leave no room for error. But anyway, so that's pretty much what I'm talking about. You find women that have so much interest in you to where they don't necessarily care about like using work as an excuse because they just have that much interest in you. It's to a point where as soon as you meet them, you know, now I don't necessarily advise this, but as soon as you like approach them or meet them on a date now, you just tell them, hey, look, you fine as hell and I see myself fucking the shit out of you within the span of 3 days or some shit or whatever. You can come to with that type of approach and it's pretty much said and done, bro. And they fucking with it because they just have that much interest in you, man. Like real talk. So that is what I would like advise you to do, man. And that can be kind of hard to do. And the reason why it can be hard for you to find women that has that much interest in you is because you might not be that attractive. I don't know. You know, so Devontae, it's kind of hard to give advice when I don't know the intimate details of your life or whatever. I don't know what you say to these chicks, but yeah, man. I just leave it at that. All right. Yeah, I open the panel. Just hop on, bro. Real shit. Where you gonna get the confidence from? You get the confidence from the effort that you put into the game, bro. That's where you get the confidence from. Confidence is you don't just you can have delusions and think you are like confident from really putting no effort in. That's just being delusional. It's just like you thinking that you have the skills of a basketball player, but but you have never shot a 3-pointer in your life. You can confidently believe that you will do with no skills. I'm being real. You can 100% believe it, but at the same time, that's not rooted in reality. It's fake. You actually need to get the confidence by putting the effort into building the skill, bro. That's where you get the confidence from, the effort that you put in. But all right. What? You said, but I feel like you keep getting rejected with confidence. That sounds like delusions to me. No offense, bro. Okay, Solitude. This sounds like you kind of hating, bro. You sound like you kind of hating, man. Real shit. I tell you what, become a channel member, right? Because this is one of my best approaches. Become a channel member and look up that gym approach video that I got members only, and you tell me if I got rejected or not. And by the way, that chick was married, right? You know. Or you can just look at my last video. You know. Or you can just look at my previous videos, man. Real shit. You got out like I get rejected every fucking video. No, I don't. Some of the chicks, you know what, I can't even like say what I want to say because they might be watching. But bro, you know what? I'll just leave that alone. Okay, I'll move on. Let me see. Okay, you say Prodigy. Do you put women on a pedestal at times? Not necessarily. What I do is I acknowledge that women are attractive. If it's a woman and she's a quote unquote conventionally attractive woman, India Love or whatever, I'm going to tell her that she's attractive because that's generally how I feel. If she's a woman, that's why I'm approaching her, because I think she's attractive and I'm gonna tell her that. Now, if it's a situation to where if I don't think she's attractive, I'm probably not gonna approach her. But the only way you can really put a woman on a pedestal is when you pretty much simping, bro. Me personally, I don't really simp for no women, period. It don't matter how attractive she is. It don't matter how ugly she is. I've lost women because, I just refuse to do like if a woman want me to do shit for them, I just refuse to do it, bro. Real shit. Like me going above and beyond for women I'm just meeting, I've lost women because of that. For example, it was a woman that I approached about a year and a half ago. Fine ass, light skinned, biracial black chick, right? Fine as hell. But she wanted to go on like an actual like real dinner date type situation. I told her the only way I go on dinner dates is if it's a chick that I'm actually talking to like on some serious relationship type shit. And we pretty much bumped heads on that, and we stopped talking. Now, when I approached her, I told her she was fine as hell, all this stuff. But I wasn't willing to take her out on no dates. So I think that's pretty much what it's like putting a woman still on a pedestal is putting her over you. Is you putting her over your standard, bro. That's what putting a woman on the pedestal is. Giving a woman I think you probably thinking that me giving a woman a compliment is putting her on the pedestal. Not necessarily if I genuinely think she's confident, or if I'm just over complimenting. If I'm over complimenting, giving her like 3 or 4 compliments in one fucking approach session, right? Then that can be sort of seen as simping or putting a woman on the pedestal. But I literally right hand to the Most High. I literally can't think. I know either of you see this gonna roast me. I literally can't think of the last time I put a woman over myself. I can't think of the last time that happened. Even when I was a dude with hardly any game or any awareness, bro, I still, because I have a natural mindset of I don't really give a fuck like that. I just really don't be putting even women that I know I could get sex from either. I still don't really give a fuck like that. Like you can, bro, you can have so much sex to a point where you don't even care about fucking no more. I'm just being real. You can fuck so much to where you see every chick as like the same. You see every pussy is like the same. I don't want to be too vulgar, but just please bear with me on this. You see every vagina is almost like the same. You don't care like that. It's like when you get into the essence of a beautiful woman, it could spark your manhood, I should say, or it can actually put you in the mindset of I want to fuck. But as soon as you start talking to this chick, spend a little time around her, and you like, I could take it or leave it, bro. I don't even give a fuck, really. Like, I naturally have a mindset to where I don't give a fuck, especially if it's a chick I've already fucked once or twice. I don't care, bro. Even chicks that I haven't really smashed like that, I don't. It's like I have a live stream. I have a live stream on my channel, and I might actually put a video together of all of my audio receipts, right? I might actually do this shit, but I have a live stream where it was a live stream, like I said, in parentheses, where a woman wanted to come over to my crib that night, and I pretty much said no because I didn't feel like fucking. I don't care about fucking like that. Like, at this point in my life, what I care more about is a woman being submissive, cooperative, and actually being able to pour into my life, and a woman that believes in God. That's what I care more about in my life right now. I don't really care about hooking up with random women fucking like that. I'm just right hand to Jesus Christ. I don't care about that shit like that. Because when I was doing it, it's like it's like just first things first. Fucking with 2 and 3 women at a time, it could be kind of draining, right? Especially when you got like, if you a dude and you've had like a decent amount, like if you had like a rotation of like 3 or 4 women, bro, you know the headache that can potentially come from that shit, bro. Right hand to the most, like you know the headache that come with that. And me personally, I would rather just deal. That's why I say, you know what? Instead of dealing with multiple women, 3, 4, 5 different women, I'm just deal with 2 women at a time. Cause dealing with more than 2 women is just a headache, bro. You be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, sleep, and you tell this chick, I gotta go to sleep because I gotta go to fucking work. I gotta sleep right now because I have to go to work. Do not call me around this time. And then your phone vibrating at 2 o'clock in the morning, and you chose not to pick the phone up because you told her that you gotta sleep for work and you ain't got time to fucking talk to her on the phone for fucking 20 minutes at a time. But guess what? She still do it anyway, and she get mad that you don't pick the fucking phone up, right? She get mad that you don't pick the phone up because she think you fucking with another chick in your rotation because you told her that shit, bro. See, this the type of this like that's bro. The very first video I ever uploaded on my channel, where I actually rebranded my channel. I was a gaming channel at first, but one of the very first videos that I uploaded on my channel, or I say one of the very first short formatted video I uploaded on my channel, was about me having my peace of mind. I pretty much care about my peace of mind, bro. The more people you deal with the more people you have in your life, the more at risk your peace of mind is, bro. It's like people can take away your fucking peace of mind, bro. Like Life of Solitude, your name is actually a representation of how I want my life to be. If a woman don't add peace of mind to my life, then I don't want to deal with her, period. It don't matter how fine she is. She can be high interest. You know, she can actually be a woman that approach me. She approached me with super high interest or whatever. As soon as she do one thing that take away from my peace of mind, bro, I'm not fucking with her, because I care more about that than anything. I cut family members off that fuck with my peace of mind. Anybody on the planet, bro, that fuck with my peace of mind, I cut them off, period. I care more about that than anything, bro. That's why I don't upload content like that, because not upload content like that, but that's why I don't go live every day, because I don't like dealing with this internet bullshit of people trolling me and, you know, making fake accounts and, you know, fucking hate comments in all this different shit. That's why I don't like doing it like that. And it's obviously I'm busy too, but it's like multiple reasons why. But I care more about peace of mind, bro. And I know dealing, and it's actually do I want to say? No, I'm not gonna even say. But it's actually, you know, other things that it's one thing that I prioritize over peace of mind, but it's gonna contradict having peace of mind. So I'm not gonna mention it because it's gonna make me sound like a hypocrite. But pretty much what I'm saying, is that I prioritize peace of mind over everything. And I say the more women you deal with, the more women that you fuck with, bro, is gonna take away from your peace of mind. This is a fact. Real shit. Like, if I had to choose between having $100 million or just having $1 million with no peace of mind versus having peace of mind being broke, I would just choose being broke with peace of mind. That's just how important it is to me, bro. Real shit. So, yeah, man. So this really goes back to you know, just me not really giving a fuck about having a whole roster of women like that no more, bro. Because if you a dude and you've actually been in that situation, maybe you might have, like, maybe you might actually like that. Like you might be you built different. You might be 35 and you still in the mindset of, I gotta have at least 3 women consistently. I'm fucking with. I gotta have that, bro. You know, you might actually have that, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's all good. You know, I actually commend you because you got more patience than me. I don't have patience like that. Real stuff, real talk. So you might actually be better than me, but I can't do it no more. I can't, bro. And then it's also like STDs and shit. And I remember one time, bro, I was fucking the shit out of this chick. She wasn't really that attractive, but I mean, she kind of made it easy. But I was smashing this chick, right? And I was fucking the shit out of her. But you know, the condom broke in mid, like right when I was getting it in, and I didn't even realize the condom was broke. I didn't realize it, so I'm scared, and I actually ejaculated inside this chick. So I'm scared that I got her pregnant. I was scared that I got her pregnant, and I was scared that I probably caught an STD or some weird shit. Well, I wasn't necessarily scared about the STD, but I was pretty much scared I got her pregnant. So it's like, with dealing with a lot of women, you got to take the good with the bad, man. It's pros and cons to everything in life. Just like is it really pros and cons to peace of mind? You guys, you tell me, is it any cons to peace of mind? I think maybe the only con is you might be lonely. You might be lonely. And I'm never truly lonely for 2 reasons. I got God with me, and another reason, I can literally just hit a chick up on a day nap and just fuck her within the span of a couple of days. So yeah, or I could just go out and approach. Well, see, with approaching, it takes me a whole lot longer to actually like fuck a woman. It takes me down to 2 or 3 weeks to smash a woman, because she's generally speaking more attractive than a woman I mean on a day nap. But if it's a woman that's on a day nap, I could smash her. Like that chick that I was just talking to that wanted to be on my podcast, I met that chick on a day nap. And she said she acknowledged I was good looking and all that stuff, right? So for all the black people that say I'm ugly as hell, she obviously didn't think I was ugly, but I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. But anyway, that chick wanted to fuck within the span of 2 days of me meeting her. But I didn't fuck her. I ain't really fuck her. Because I could have fucked out like, nah, I'm good. You know. She's actually the woman that's in my community tab. You know, if you guys want to look at her, I'm not gonna tell you which woman it is, but she's the woman in the community tab. But that's pretty much the situation, man. You know, I don't want to be too long-winded with that. I got all these other questions that I haven't acknowledged yet. Hold on, let me see some. What the fuck is this? Hold on, let me turn my phone off. I don't want random people calling me. Oh yeah, let me turn my phone. I don't want nobody calling me right now. All right, okay, let me move forward. Let me see. Marshall, how do you find more Mexican women to approach? Bro, what type of question is that, bro? You know what I can tell you to do? Now, I don't know if they do this in your city, but like I said, I don't know the city you live in. I don't know if they do this, but I'm gonna tell you this is what you can do if you want to find more Mexican women, quote unquote. So in certain times of the year, or maybe certain days of the week, I should say, or maybe certain times of the month, in certain bars and clubs, there are times to where the bar or the club is particularly dominated by Hispanic people, not even just women, but Hispanic people in general. It could be man or woman, to where they're playing Mexican, Spanish music and people dancing to it and all that stuff. That is a real thing. At least it's a thing in my city sometimes, right? So what I'm saying is that you can actually go on Google and look up, events or like places where that atmosphere is going to be more present. Or yeah, exactly, bro. Like it's a bar downtown called the Shady Shack or some weird shit. I don't know. I just made that up. So you say, okay, on the 25th of this day, it's gonna be a Mexican party atmosphere, right? So you say, okay, I'm gonna go to the bar this day and I'm gonna approach every Mexican woman in there. You could do that, or you can actually go out and talk to her, or just, it's like, bro, you got to actually find where Mexican people are, or you got to ask around, bro. Like, I don't know the city you stay at, bro. You can ask around, or you can just go on YouTube or like Google. I would say Google in particular, to look up events where the people are going to be at, Mexican people are going to be at, bro. There is no fixed location to where you're going to consistently see Mexican women like that. Maybe it might be, I don't know of any location like that, to where you go to this spot every weekend. It's just going to be a shit of Mexican women waiting on you. No, bro. But yeah, man. Oh shit, we got the OG. Salute, Ronin Travelers, man. I appreciate you. My nose starting to stop up, but I appreciate you for sliding through, Ronin, man. Real shit, man. I'm trying to get some of these guys out of this loser doomer type of mindset, but I'm not really succeeding like that. But I'm gonna keep pushing until until I have actually got through to these guys. But anyway, I appreciate you for coming through. Shout out Rolling Travelers, the OG, the big homie. Salute to you, man. Real shit. All right. Yeah, y'all do me. Matter of fact, let me highlight that. I haven't had to highlight this in a minute, but hold on, let me highlight that. Y'all do me a favor. Fuck with your boy. Hit that like button. Do me a favor. Fuck with your boy and hit that like button, man. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a quick second to do this. This will not take long. I'm telling you, it won't. All right, where is it? Where is it? Damn, who? Oh, Strong Stroker. Hold up, bro. View deleted. Oh, okay. I thought somebody was deleting Strong shit. I'm like, what the fuck? All right. Man, this man Long Strokes ain't playing with. Oh, okay, I see it. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, I found it. We gonna pin that. Okay. Like I said, y'all do me a favor. Fuck with your boy. Hit that like button. It's Reddit our stream on the Wednesday, but I actually got the time to today. So let me see. Pew Pew. What's up, Pew Pew? I appreciate you for coming through. Listen to me ramble about helping dudes cold approach or whatever. I don't know. I appreciate you for coming through though. Real shit. Let me see. Shit. I ain't fussing at nobody if you talking to me, or maybe I might be fussing at myself. I don't know. But I'm looking for some questions right now. I don't see any. Hold up. Because I've been doing a whole lot of talking, but I really haven't been addressing the questions like that. Let me see. You said nothing wrong with cold approaching, but don't do it cringe way. Well, if you think it's cringe, it's all good. You know, along with okay, the most important thing that you said in that statement was nothing wrong with Cole approach. And that's all I. If you think my approach is trash, that's fine, bro. As long as you can acknowledge that there's nothing wrong with it, okay, we cool. So yeah, y'all do me a favor, fuck with your boy, get them likes up. Let me. Oh yeah, and put a Q in the chat if you have some questions. This man said, I live in LA. You live in LA? Hold up. Let me make sure this is the same guy. Let me make sure this is the same guy. Let me make sure this is the same guy. I know I done said the same shit like 3 times, but whatever. So, oh, hold on. I didn't even see this comment. You said, these guys are that bad, nephew. Wow. Yeah, some of them are that bad, man. It's bad out here. Like, I seen a video recently of a dude, some rich dude with money, seen a random chick off the street, approached her and just offered to buy her like Louis bags or some weird shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I hate you, bro. Dudes, simps with money, I hate these niggas, bro, with a passion. They fucking the game up. I'm tired of you niggas. Like, bro, just like, bro, like, shoot yourself in the eye or some shit. Just, bro, like, I hate simp rich niggas with money, bro. Like, delete your. It's like these dudes is fucking the game up, man. You know, like, let me tell you guys something. Now, you guys know. I'm trying to see how I want to even say this. Matter of fact, before I say it, let me see, Marshall. I think Marshall said he was from L.A. Okay, Marshall, if you still here, you say you was from L.A. Do you know bro, if you don't take your ass to Mexico, you need to get your passport and go to Mexico, bro. Matter of fact, you need to be fucking with QB. I would tell you to get with QB, bro. QB passport flexing. Shout out to QB passport flexing. Marshall, listen to the words coming out of my mouth right now. Please listen. If you want to get more Mexican women, or you want to know where Mexican women at, go fuck with QB passport flexing. Just fuck with him. Find his channel, DM on Instagram, whatever. Go fuck with him. He live in Mexico. You definitely need to fuck with that dude if you want to know the game on that. So yeah. All right. So I don't go to bars and I found it. Got him. Found it. I don't go to bars and clubs. That's why. Hold on. That's not my thing. I went to an anime convention last summer. Bro, it's cool if it's not your thing. It's fine. Like, if you don't like going to like bars and nightclubs, it's all good. It's not really my thing, bro. I don't like. Obviously, I like approaching women in the gym. I like meeting and talking to women in the gym. I know it's not the best place to meet women, but I still like to do it because it's like if we already share an activity. You like working out, I like working out. There's a conversation right there. You feel me? So we have an activity, and I know that being in shape won't be if I actually get with this woman on some long-term shit, being in shape won't be an issue. You know. And like I said, I know meeting women in the gym is not the best thing to do because it's not the environment for that really. But if you a dude and you confident, you can approach women anywhere, honestly. But you just need to meet women in places where you know they actually want to talk to women. And I think that's really your problem. Excuse me. That's really your problem, bro. Like you're not meeting women in places where they actually want to be approached. You're meeting women in places where they don't really, for one, have time. And we've already had conversations about this, but you're meeting women in places where they don't really care about talking to men, period, like that, really. Especially the guys with no mouthpiece or guys with no confidence like you, no offense. So that's one thing, right? And then another thing is that, like, you're not putting forth enough volume. You're not putting forth enough effort. Like you said, you met a woman in an anime convention. I'm into anime a little bit. I got Itachi on my fucking as my wallpaper, so I ain't into it like that, but I'm into it a little bit. So I fuck with anime. But I mean, that's a place. An anime convention is a place I would go. You know, maybe one day. I've never been to one, but pretty much what I'm saying is that you need to actually go to more anime conventions. Now, I think anime conventions are annual. I think they're annual, so I don't know how often you can go to anime conventions. But what I'm saying is that you just need to be at environments where you are comfortable talking to women. For one, you comfortable talking to women in the environments, and you actually know that the women actually want to be talked to. If that makes, I said that so wrong, but these places where women actually want to be approached and they actually want to talk. So that's your problem, bro. The confidence isn't there because you don't have success because you're approaching women in areas and places where they don't want to talk to dudes. So you need to, and bro, you need to actually put yourself out there a little bit. Maybe you might not go to a bar or club, like go to a fucking lounge, bro, or like a hookah lounge or some shit. You go there, smoke a hookah, you know, shout out to Long Strokes or shout out to Strong Strokes. I think in the future, he might go from Strong Strokes to Phenomenal Strokes, or from Phenomenal Strokes to Excellent Strokes, or A1 Strokes, or True Strokes. I'm coming to all type of names for this dude. It's funny as hell. But y'all do me a favor, fuck with your boy, hit that like button. You know, but I was saying about like going to play like a hookah lounge or like other, they don't have to be like necessarily a bar or a club, just places where people just go congregate and talk to one another and have conversations, bro. Just be in those environments a whole lot more than what you've been doing. You said you've done it last year. You probably only been to that one convention last year. You should go to at least 6, 7, 8, 9 conventions, bro. So yeah, I'll just leave you on that, man. But let me see. I see Nina Bishop. What's up, man? I see you in the chat. Happy you could stop by. Real shit. Let me see. Oh yeah, you said you live in Miami. Like I said, Marshall, you need to hit up QB Passport Flex, and he could definitely help you on that. I'm not really the guy that know where all the Mexican women are, but if you in LA, bro, like I think Mexico is like right across. It's like maybe an hour, 2 hours away from the border, bro. Like, come on, bro, you fucking up. How the hell you live in LA and don't know? Mexico is right around the corner, bro. Fuck with QB. But anyway, all right, we gonna get to Bernard. All right, Bernard, you said to piggyback off Marshall questions, I like Latino woman, but sometimes their family or race give me mean looks. What should I do? I mean, are you like a black Sudanese looking dude? You know, like how black are you? Or maybe you might want to, like, bro, like where in the world do you live at? Like, do you live in LA? Do you live in Texas? Like, where do you live where a lot of Hispanic people be at, bro? You know, so I don't know, man. Me personally, bro, I've dealt with a couple of Hispanic chicks. I've never had them look at me like racist like that, bro. I mean, there are some, if they find out you black, they might look at you kind of crazy, but me personally, that's never really been an issue for me, you know, dealing with. I remember this one chick. I'm not going to get into that, but honestly, bro, why don't you just deal with like more black women, bro? Maybe you might deal with the lighter skinned black woman because you into like lighter skinned women because you like Latino women. I don't know, but just deal with black chicks, bro. If you can't handle the energy that you get from dealing with Latino women, just deal with lighter skinned black women. Me personally, I like a brown skinned woman, you know, like Bernice Burgos, Bria Miles, around that skin tone. That's what I like. That or like lighter. You know, that's pretty much what I like. But, you know, your preference isn't mine. But what I'm saying is that, man, don't really even limit yourself to just dealing with Latino women. Just deal with all races of women. Something else I noticed, bro, just like, what's his name? Life of Solitude, he like dealing with Asian women, like that's his preference. But what I'm saying, like once you guys have dealt with a lot of like Hispanic women, or a lot of black women, or a lot of white women, a lot of Indian women, or like Arab women, you will understand that all these chicks are the same, bro. Honestly, real shit. They might have like subtle cultural differences, but honestly, all these chicks is the same, bro. No cap, all of them the same. Y'all do me a favor, hit that like button. Real shit, man. Hit that like button and put a Q in the chat if you have a question. I'll probably be on for like another hour. Then we're gonna close it down because I gotta wake up early in the morning, to handle business. But yeah, man. Like, if you can't handle like the energy that motherfuckers give you, then just don't even. Me personally, I'm all about my peace of mind, right? I've already stated this. I'm all about my peace of mind. So I'm not gonna even put myself in an environment to where motherfuckers don't like me. Real shit. Because you can't control. You don't have autonomy over other people. You only have autonomy over yourself. So if you're in environments where people just don't like you or give you mean looks, then I would advise you don't be in those environments. So yeah. What? How do I talk? Evan Lockett. Bro, what type of question is that, bro? He just said, how do I talk? I don't know what type of question that is. This man said, how do I talk? Bro, I don't know. Is that like a troll question, bro? That's kind of funny. What's good, Bill Warren? Cheers, man. I appreciate you for hopping through, man, for sliding through. You said I'll hop on the panel with you. I want to chop some game up. Okay, I got you, man. I'll drop the link. Real shit. Hold on, let me. I ain't gonna let a lot of people up, but I'll let you up, Spawn. Real shit. I got you, man. Let me copy and paste this link right quick. All right, Spawn. If you want to hop on the panel, just drop that. Just hop on that link, man. I just dropped the link for you. All right. All right. Let me see. Okay. That's troll ass question. How do I talk? You said, how do I talk? That's not something I can respond to, bro. What the fuck? I don't know if that was a troll question or what. Oh, this question here, but you got to put a Q if you want me to respond. You the truth, I was y'all last live stream. I went out and pulled off 12 girls. Okay, honestly, bro, I'm just being real. I don't know if I spelled all that right. I don't know if I, did this statement justice in speaking, but I'll try to say it again. You the truth, I was in y'all last live stream. I went out and pulled off 12 girls. Shout out to you, man, Don DeMarco. I appreciate you for putting the effort in, bro. 12, hey, Life of Solitude. You see what this dude said? 12 girls, man. So he probably approached 12 girls and he got one. I don't know. So yeah, man, I'm trying to help, bro. But let me see what you said right there. You said, yo, Unc, you are the truth. I listened to y'all advice from last live and stream and pulled over 12 girls. Damn. My nigga putting in work. Yes, you definitely putting in work. I appreciate the effort, bro. Hopefully that's not a troll response, but I do appreciate the effort if that is real. Can I give a testimony? Can I give a testimony? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can hop up on the panel and give a testimony if you want, but I'm definitely gonna put a shield up though. Yeah. Hopefully you're not a troll, but yeah, you can hop on and give a testimony if you want. I don't remember you hopping on the panel, so I'm definitely gonna put a shield up, like I said though. But yeah. What's good, G? What's up, man? Yo, Spawn, you there, bro? Yo, Spawn.
Oh, my bad, bro. I was just getting my audio right and shit, man. What's good with you?
I'm good. I'm good,
Oh,
man.
you
It's
you can
been
hear me?
yeah. I can hear you, bro. You sound crispy. You know, like a piece of chicken from KFC or some shit. But yeah, I heard you, man.
Oh man, appreciate it, man. I ain't gonna take too long. I know you got like
You,
shit to do in the morning and shit, bro.
I
You
got
know
you.
what I'm saying? I wanted to chop some shit up because I ain't gonna lie, like I had went out with my boys the other day and shit. And then for me, it's just kind of like niggas be asking to go out, but niggas really don't be stepping on shit. Like, bruh, don't ask me to go out, bruh. We gonna get females and shit, and like niggas not pressing shit. You know what I'm saying? And for me, bruh, it just kind of like when I go out. It kind of like you feed off the energy of everybody else, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And like if everybody don't got confidence, bruh, it's kind of that's kind of like kind
Nah,
of
you want me? I apologize for cutting you off, man. Somebody want to say real quick. See, that's why I like going out by myself
that's
because
why I asked you that question, bruh. Cause I'm feeling like
yeah,
nigga, I gotta start going out by myself, bruh. You feel me?
real shit. It's two situations, right? And I actually could show you a receipt of this on my channel right now. If you want to see it, I can show you this shit. So
Mm.
I went out with my homie, right? My Indian homie. Well, he's not Indian, he's Persian. And I literally approached. Let me see how many women did I approach. I approached so many baddies, and he even had testimony to this shit. And this is just the receipt that I'm showing. This is just the one receipt I can show you live. But I approached so many women, and I told this dude, I said, bro, you fumbled so many women, bro. Like it was so many women that you approached, and you fumbled all of them. Like, bro, I'm consistently bringing us women to talk to. I'm talking to two chicks. He's talking to a chick. This dude, like this chick, literally leave from talking to him. She leave from talking to him, and she started talking to me. And then I can entertain three chicks, but I can't do it the whole fucking night, right?
Hmm.
So I'm kind of like nudging him, like, bro, like come over here with us. You feel me? Like come on. He didn't even want to come in and have a conversation with us, bro. I mean, yeah, he didn't want to approach and have a conversation because he was just scared to just be social around like a group of women, bro. And that's just the one situation. It was another situation where I literally came up and I came up to a group of women, right? I said, hey, how y'all doing? It's me and my homie. Well, he wasn't present with me at the time, right? But I
Hmm.
said, I got it's me and my homie with me, right? And he'll be joining us soon, but I'm new. Like I don't necessarily want something new out here. That's not what I said. I pretty much said like I'm just getting off work. I want to unwind. I want to unpack. You know, it's not that often that I go out, but when I do go out, I want to approach and talk to and congregate and socialize with groups of attractive women like y'all. So I'm here. I want to talk. I want to have a conversation or whatever. I want to see what the vibe is like. And my guy's supposed to be joining me soon, but so I'm waiting on him to come. Hopefully he do come, but he never fucking showed up.
Niggas, man, I tell you.
And bro, it's about 3 or 4 examples that I could show you, but it's like you know I'm all about receipts, right? But I can show
Mm.
you a receipt of me telling him putting this motherfucker on the camera saying that, bro, I brought us hella baddies and you fumbled, and he know he did, bro, because it was just I can show, bro. That shit made me so mad, bro. I was so fucking pissed because it was this one thick ass black chick, bro. It was thick ass Instagram built chick. She was really fucking with me, bro. She was down and ready to go home that night. You want me to tell you why the reason why she didn't come? The reason why she didn't come was because, and I see Evan Lockett in the back chat. Just be patient. I'm gonna let you join. But the reason why she didn't join, bro, was because her friend, she wasn't getting the attention that she wanted. You feel me? It was a situation where I was giving the woman I wanted attention, but he wasn't putting up on his end. So
Hmm.
the girlfriend, she was like how do I? It's it's like if now this isn't necessarily true for men, right? If my boy, if he can't get no play, it is what it is. I'm not gonna let his lack of game fuck my situation up so I could care less. But with women, it's different, right? With women, I got my girlfriend here. I want me and my girlfriend to be happy, right? But with that situation with that woman, bro, he was fucking up and she wasn't really happy, bro. She wasn't really being catered to. Dude wasn't trying to talk to her. Dude didn't have no game, no social skills, none of this shit, bro. And he looked better than me, quote unquote, right? But that's pretty much the situation, man. Like, and the fact that he couldn't like really hold his side of the deal up, or just keep her occupied, I should say, it pretty much fucked the whole situation up, man. 100%. It pretty much fucked the whole situation up to where, you know what? It's getting late. You know, my girlfriend, something wrong with. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what they did. They just left and went in the bathroom and didn't come out. They left. They went in the bathroom. They came up with some quick ass excuse. You know, my girlfriend, something wrong with her. I think she got to throw up. Went in the bathroom and they didn't come out. They was stuck in the bathroom for God knows how long. I'm literally waiting on these chicks to come out the bathroom. They said that was gonna be a quick minute. They never came out the bathroom. And I know the reason why they left. The reason why they left was because my homie, the dude that I came with, he didn't have no fucking game, bro. And he couldn't keep the other chick occupied, and the chick felt sad and left out or whatever, or she didn't feel like she was getting her emotional needs met in the situation. Like, dude, and the dude, and I don't even think the chick was really fucking with him like that. She didn't really like him like that. It's just the fact that he wasn't even really trying to even talk or speak to the woman like that. And the woman wasn't really that bad looking. I'll give her like a 6. The woman I was talking to, I'll give her like an 8, easy. But the woman he was talking to was a 6, but maybe he wasn't really attracted to her. But I believe he just didn't have no game, bro. I'm just being real. It ain't even no belief. I know he didn't. I know he don't have game. But yeah,
Like sometimes you just gotta take one for the team, bro. And it's just like for me, bro.
Bro, here's the thing though. Fucking with that chick, it's not even like taking one for the team. She was okay. I'll give you a framework of how she looked real quick. Just bear with me. She looked like, let me see. No, that's not a good representation. She was like a biracial, light-skinned chick. Okay, she looked like her, but not that cute in the face. The same type of body, but not that cute in the face. She looked like her, but really not that attractive in the face. I'll say that, like 100%, right? So maybe he wasn't really that attracted to her in the face. I don't know, but her body was on point, but her face wasn't. Her face was like a 5. I'm gonna just be real, but I'm like the very least you can do is just, you know, just maybe take one for the team,
man. That's it, bro. We ain't asked you to wife her and nothing like that, man. Like,
nah, but here's the thing, bro. Fucking a chick, you know, that I gave her a 6 for a reason, because she was fuckable like 100%. But it's like I didn't necessarily even like. I would have switched the situation if I needed to, but he wasn't really communicating shit, bro. You know, like maybe I should have gave him like 2 or 3 drinks or something. I don't know, bro, because that was bad, bro. And I still go out with him here and there, but mostly, bro, I'd rather just go out by myself. It is one homie, my homie Chris. Now I actually can depend on him. My homie Chris, I 100% can depend on him. He do got sometimes he go there with a chick, so he got a little bit of game. But the other dude, he ain't really got game like that, bro. So I can't really depend on him. So I don't really go out with him like that. But yeah, man, you really this goes back to what you said. You really gotta know who you bringing around. You gotta really know, you know, or vet the guys to see how much game they got. You know, and I actually vetted him, and I knew he didn't really have game like that. The problem was, or the situation was, he told me he was in a drought for like a year and a half. So I said, you know what I'm gonna do, bro? I'm gonna do whatever I can to help you get out this drought. And I did that. But guess what? My efforts and what I was trying to do didn't really get him results like that. At least from the women that he wanted, because what I was doing was I was putting the women in front of him but at the same time, he wasn't really making shit happen, bro. He wasn't really talking. It's yeah, man. That's I mean, you got it, bro. Go ahead, man. I know I done enough talking for me and you, but yeah.
No, everything you said is right, bro. I'm figuring out, like, honestly, cause me personally, bro, I'm not really like a club person. But
Hmm.
I usually go out by myself though, but not really like the club. I go to like a concert or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just kind of like, but I gotta like expand, cause like I can't go out with certain niggas, man. Like, bro, like niggas don't be having confidence, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's kind of like not having confidence, bro. You just gotta work on that shit, bro. You gotta put in some reps. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say you can have confidence straight out, bro. I'm not finna say, cause I know you said that confidence comes from like repeated like actions. I mean,
From
I'm confident.
competence. From competence, I should say. That's one of the best ways. You don't necessarily need to be competent, but that's one of the best ways to actually get confidence from like a learned skill or just like repeated process. But yeah, man, you got it.
Yeah, and for me and how I'm seeing it, kind of like just seeing like from what I'm seeing like in comments and real life and shit. I think the pandemic really fucked up a lot of shit for people, man. Like people being inside, not being out. Like I ain't gonna lie, we a couple years out of this, you know what I'm saying? But now we really seeing like it was already bad before, but now it's just like the next level. So everybody really just gotta go right back and go to the basics, bro. Work on their social skills and shit. And I come up here, I talk game, but I'll always tell you, like, man, my shit not top tier. It's just so much room for improvement.
Real shit.
But
Even with my game, it's still some room for improvement. Like
yeah,
100%.
bro. Yeah, it's so much room for improvement, man. So that's why I come here. I don't act like I know everything. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I ask a question and chop it up, and you know what I'm saying. Try to find like, all right, what's the best way to go about shit, man. So like, just me moving forward, how I see shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm going out by myself, G. I'm sorry, bro.
Real talking. And it's something I want to let you hear right quick because I'm not gonna like show it. Like if you want to actually see the receipt I'm talking about, you have to go to my video called FedEx Phillies roast his subscribers for being for being lazy, right? But I'm gonna let you hear this real quick.
Mm.
Let me show y'all a quick receipt right quick so y'all know I'm not just talking, I'm actually, saying some real shit. But yeah. Cause bro, I brought hella bad bitches for my nigga to talk to, bro. And he fumbled, bro. I know it's his first time, bro, but damn.
My screen froze. Oh, let me turn my Wi-Fi off real quick. Hopefully my screen won't. Oh, here it is.
I brought hella bad bitches for my nigga to talk to, bro. And he fumbled, bro. I know it's his first time, bro, but damn. Yeah, I did. I fucking did. Bro.
All right, so I'm gonna go and let people up here. Okay, we got. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show, man. Like,
Yeah.
dudes really don't be having an experience like that, and it's like you going out, you can't go on an experience, but it's best if you already have like a foundation set to where you at least know how to at least keep a conversation going. Maybe you might not be super smooth or charismatic, but you have basic social skills, bro, at the very least. But let me
Yeah.
put this banner up right quick. Give me a second. I'm finna let some people on right quick. Okay. What's good,
Hello.
Chulo? What's up? What's up,
What's up?
man?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, Lockett, Evan Lockett. If you want to join back, hit the link and I'll let you up, bro. I just had to show my guy that receipt real quick so he'll know that this shit is real, dude. You go out with them, they don't know what the fuck they doing. But yeah,
And real quick though, shout out for you for like, you know what I'm saying, doing that for bro, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I ain't gonna lie, it been I seen some time niggas clowning niggas like this, grilling when they like first popping out. So, it kinda
yeah,
like you gotta boost your nigga up when like you go out with him, man. Like the last thing you need is you go out with somebody and like bro, you already going out there getting rejected. Like nigga, you can't
hmm
go out with your homie and like, you going in on him and shit. So shout out to you for
yeah,
that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
real shit.
I was gonna say something else. I mean, I think I commented earlier on Prodigy's comment section that I've been, of course, losing weight, gym, whatever. Now, and I'll be honest with you, Prodigy. I mean, my confidence going up. I mean, I've been losing. You know how much like these 2 months. You know how much weight I lost, Prodigy. I lost close to like 30 pounds, bro.
That's what's up, man. That's a big W.
And
real shit.
hell yeah. And
That's a
like
huge
my
W.
and like I've been noticing that women are looking at me at the gym more, and like that's giving more confidence. I was gonna ask Prodigy, how do I because like obviously for me, like I got like a not speech impediment, but like I got like I get nervous sometimes, right, Prodigy?
Yeah.
How can I like overcome that? Like sometimes like it happens to me something like when I personally like really attracting women, like what can I do to like not get nervous?
You said, what can you do to like not be nervous while you're in front of attractive women?
Yeah, like very attractive women, yeah, at the gym.
Well, you gotta have in your head of what you're gonna say, because it's not really. It can be you being nervous of being in the presence of a beautiful woman, but I think it's more so if you actually have an approach and knowing what to say when you approach the woman. I think that will help you. Subside the feeling that you feel of being nervous and anxious. Like if you approach a woman and you say, okay, what am I going to say when I approach this woman? Like, what line can I use to be quick-witted or clever? Like, that is what you need to do. Like, you need to have more so like a script on what you say.
The copy and paste method,
Exactly. Like that's like that. Like that's like the best thing you could do, because it's like you knowing what to say. That's you having a little bit of certainty in the situation.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. What's your name? She's going to respond to that, and that's more so a general like opener that most guys could use. But having an approach like that is something. A confident approach like that is something that she's going to more than likely to respond to. So yeah, it's like you can't really fail with that, is what I'm saying. And if she don't respond to that shit, then it's no interest there really, and you can be about your way. So it's like you pretty much knowing or plotting or planning the conversation and how and what's going, even though you really can't plan or like plot or like know what's going to happen in the conversation, you can sort of project and like see, okay, if I say this, like is she going to say this or that? If she say this, then I'll respond to this, or if she say that, I'll respond to that. But I don't know how much experience you have in approaching women in the gym, or just approaching women in general. So I'm gonna just say you need to have like a prompt script of you knowing what you want to say to a woman and say it confidently, right? Because once you start talking, and once you like, and once the energy is solidified. Well, not the energy, but I should say the attraction is solidified, and the interest is there or whatever. Then it's like smooth sailing. Like once you know that the woman pretty much wants to talk or engage with you or whatever, then it's smooth sailing, and you pretty and like the ball is in your court. But yeah.
But right. So like if the woman is like, let's say like
hold on,
repeat
that. Hold on, repeat that. You kind of went out a little bit.
Okay, hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So like when I like, let's say if it's a woman who's like let's say like below average, right? What's called? It's easy for me to approach them and talk to them, right? But like when it comes to like the women who are like very, very attractive, like I do get nervous. I'll be honest with you, partially, but I feel like that's part of like the game, right? Part of like like having more confidence, building my social skills, right? So then when I do approach a woman who's like my looks match, that could be easy, right? But I'll say this, Prodigy. I'll say that like since I'm losing weight, 100 pounds like less, which is a lot, right? Then I'll be like, you know what? I could approach the attractive women now, right? Because obviously I look more attractive than I am now,
Yeah, and I'll say it again, man. Like, just stick, like you said that you can approach the lesser attractive women and not be nervous, or just be you pretty much more confident. But with the more attractive women, you pretty much feel that anxiety. I would say, and this is what I already said earlier, you need to stick to what works, pretty much, bro. Like you being saying something quick-witted or clever, that might throw you off a little bit because you don't know how she's gonna respond to that. Even if she respond positive to that, she still could say something that could throw you off, and you might not have a response to it because of how you feel in the situation. You being nervous and shit. That feeling can throw you off your game. But if you say something that generally works, like if you approach her and say, "Hey, miss, how you doing? I seen you here shopping for food. You know, I'm shopping for food as well because I'm hungry as fuck like you, obviously, right? So I don't want to be too long-winded. What's your name? My name's Sarah. Sarah, my name is such and such. And I came over here. I thought you were attractive. I know you a woman. You got places to be. You got shit to do. And like I said earlier, I don't want to be too long-winded, but I would really love to take you out on a date so we can feel the vibe, you know, so we can get to know one another, so on and so forth, right? That's pretty much a type of approach that you should have with a woman that is really attractive when you feel the feeling of nervousness and anxiety, because you know that approach like that is going to it's safer to use, you know, because it's not a lot of room for error. It's pretty much what I'm saying, bro. But
so like
yeah.
I mean, because I know you mentioned like the market, like go to like the store or whatever. Because I'm only approaching at the gym, right? So like let's say go to the store, right?
I would say like approach women in the gym is fine. But if you feel that feeling, approach women in the gym, I would advise you to approach women in other places, because your confidence isn't I understand you're going to feel that feeling, because I still feel it here and there. But at the same time, you know, it shouldn't be a situation to where it's like nerve-wracking to you, or it's like when you feel that feeling, do you still approach it? You say, no, tell me that.
No, I don't. Like, I just like, I just get nervous.
Okay, so you get nervous. You say, hell no. So,
yeah.
So pretty much, man, I would say just keep I mean, you can approach women in the gym if you want to, but I would say you need to just approach women in environments where they actually want to talk to men until you build your confidence up to a point where you have the confidence to approach those H9s and 10s at the gym. Real shit. So until you get to that point, I wouldn't really even advise you to approach women at the gym like that, because your confidence isn't at that level yet. But yeah,
that's my goal, to like, I guess, just put in more hard work in my because like, you know how like, because like, of course, like, more social skills are important, but like, I mean, obviously, like, I want to like lose more weight and like, you know, just increase more confidence, you know, like that's why, like, I'm telling you, like, I want to approach the more attractive women, but you know, I don't. I look at the time I try to them. That's all that matters, you know.
No, I got you, man. But I'm
Shit,
on
that shit be for me sometimes, man. Shit, depending on how she looks, shit, I'll be like, man, fuck it. But you know, yeah, like if true so, you gotta, yeah.
No, let me move the mic to Adam right quick. He ain't got a chance to speak. What's good, Adam? I appreciate you for hopping on the show, man. I know you like, what the fuck? Probably just streaming? Like,
oh yeah,
you like, what the hell going on?
That definitely threw me for a second, but
real
I'm glad
you
streaming though, for sure.
Real shit, man. But is there anything
what game you got for us, man?
Yeah, man. What you want to lace us with? As far as now, the topic is more so geared towards like confidence or whatever. So, is there anything you want to like speak on as far as confidence? And this is for you guys as well. You know, for Spun and Chulo, you guys could elaborate on confidence too. Just don't be too long winded, because I'm only gonna be on for maybe another 30 minutes. I'm gonna close it down. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. In terms of confidence,
yeah,
I would say I don't necessarily think you always need confidence though. Like when it comes to women, I don't think it's more about putting 2 feet in front of the other. You know, whether you're confident or not, you're not confident, you go ahead and walk over there and say something. If you're confident, go over there and walk and say something.
So what you saying that it's more about courage?
Yeah, I say it's more about the action.
So courage is more important than confidence. And I actually agree with that to an extent.
Important. I ain't gonna say it's more important.
I agree with that to an extent, because nothing happens without the actual courage. Like if you're not courageous, then confidence won't really like you will never get to a point where you are confident. Just like Papi Chulo, I got to use you as an example, right? And I apologize for cutting you out. I promise you, I'm gonna be extremely quick with this. Now, right. Chulo. Now, Chulo, you said earlier that you didn't approach that woman in the gym, right? That 8, 9, or 10, right?
Yeah, I didn't approach her.
Now you didn't approach her because you were scared or just anxious, right? Now, if you would have been courageous, exactly. Now, if you would have been courageous and actually put one foot in front of the other, you know, like Adam said, then then you would have put yourself in a position to where you can build your confidence up because you're doing this and you know what what it's like to actually or you have experienced what it's like approaching an 8, 9, or a 10, right? So it's like, okay, I
Yeah.
did it before. I can do it again because I've done it already. But I'm gonna move the mic back to Adam, and then I'll let you speak. So yeah, it's a couple people I want to bring on the stage right quick.
Yeah, I think. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, man. Hold on, let me
Nah,
let me put the shield up right quick. You can speak if you want. I just make sure these guys ain't no trolls.
okay. I think confidence it definitely help. Like confidence definitely it can help you. Because it basically if you confident, it's gonna come out in your vibe and it's gonna dictate how the interaction moves if you have the confidence. But I don't think it's necessary.
Yo,
That's all I'm
What?
saying. I think if you just go over there,
what's
like
up, my
whether
boy
you know you're gonna
Prodigy?
get her or whether you don't know you're gonna get her, you just go over there and talk to her and you might get her.
I got you, man. So courageous. I'm not courageous, but being courageous is important because without courage, you can't nothing happens. So
No,
yeah,
I'm
man.
not saying that either. Because you could,
Go
if you're
ahead.
confident, you may not even need courage. Because if you think you can do something, like for example, let's just say, let's say it's a female that's not that attractive. Let's just say you don't think that she look all that good, and you got the confidence. Oh, I can get her. You don't really need courage because you're not gonna be scared. So I don't think that you need courage. You either need courage or confidence. You're gonna need one or the other. I'll say that you're gonna need one or the other.
One or the other. Okay.
Yeah.
1,000,000% on that. But Tasha, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I heard you.
What up,
This is
Tasha?
What's going on?
what's up. What's up? But this is kind of like weird because I wasn't really
Can you hear me,
expecting nobody
Tasha?
to join on a Wednesday, but it's all good. Sadly, I probably won't be streaming that long, but honestly, I appreciate y'all just for joining anyway. But so
Yo, Prodigy,
Chad,
can you hear me?
yeah, I heard you, man. Go ahead,
All right.
G.
Rick Lawson.
Can
I
I
don't
can I
even
add
just
something?
I appreciate you for joining the stage, Chad, but just don't even bring that dude up, man. Like real shit.
Who, Rick? I said Rick, not Greg.
Oh, you said Rick? You got beef with
Yeah.
Rick too?
No, not really. He just, it's a long story, but I'm not going to get into it here. But continue,
Yeah,
my boy.
I got you, man. But yeah, go ahead, Tasha, if you want to elaborate on confidence.
So well, you remember Prodigy when we talked before? I told you, the shy guys. There's women out there that like them too.
Yeah.
So even
Yeah.
if you are a bit shy, you can still get out there, and some women may like that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I agree. Like some women would prefer a shy guy because the shy guy or like their demeanor and their archetype is what their woman is specifically looking for. A guy that is easy going. So I'm not gonna deny that, but I would say like for like most women or for a
I
good
was gonna
majority of women, they would prefer a leader, like a dude that is pretty much domineering, because it's like a quality of like him being a good leader and all that stuff. And with a shy dude, it's like it's like you potentially could put yourself in a position to where you can dominate him. Real shit. And do you honestly want to do like that, or you just say, you know what,
I
it
don't
don't
think
matter. I
being
could
shy. I don't
go
think
ahead.
being shy means that you can't be a leader.
Well, it's
I think you
like a
just have
trait.
a different style of leading.
Well, it's like a
Might be a
trait.
bit like you might be a bit more gentle with your leadership.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. So all men have the capacity to be leaders, but some
Yeah,
guys lead differently than others. I would say that, right?
I agree.
Every guy don't lead like every guy don't
I
lead the
gotta,
same way. Some
I
guys
just
is
gotta, I
passive with
gotta
their shit, and
like,
some guys are aggressive. Yeah, go ahead.
I just gotta, I have to come up here and, let the shy guy know, like, it ain't
You still
over
got
for
a
you.
shot. Yeah,
Yeah, you
exactly.
just like you lead in a different way. You could be gentle and still be a leader. Don't
Yes.
don't don't let them
Salute.
deter you.
Life of solitude. You got a woman here. She's telling you it's not over for you, bro. This woman out here actually looking for dudes like you. I'm being real, but you got to put yourself in a position where you're looking. But you got to put yourself in a position to where they can see you, bro. You can't be in the house, man. But
That
I
gives
got you.
yourself
So
the opportunity, man.
real shit. But man, I got a full panel. I can't have like keep y'all up here for a whole lot longer than average. But yeah, so where is he? So Chad, let me ask you a question. So what is your thoughts on confidence, man? I'm curious.
I mean, I've debunked a lot of black pillars about confidence because I've been able, even as an average looking dude, I've been able to get pretty good looking women, in my opinion. So,
Okay. So like, do you have any like unique like stance on confidence that you might enlighten us on or whatever?
not really. No, I just think you need to be, just have confidence in general to be able, to get women. Because women can smell it right away if you're like shy and you don't know how to talk to them. You have no confidence. So, yeah.
I got you, man. And I got 20 people watching. Y'all do me a favor, fuck with your boy. Hit that like button. I might be on for like another 20 minutes. I'm going to close it down. But let me read this question real quick. At the gym, a lot of women stare at me for 5 seconds with a neutral face, though. I just hold for 2 seconds and look away. Why do women do that? Bro, you guys be asking like the most off the wall, weird type of. Well, I don't necessarily want to say it's weird, but it is off the wall. I wasn't expecting that. It's like every time somebody asks me a question, it's never ending. It's always something new. It's new and never ending. It's always they always hit me with some shit I've never thought I was gonna read every time. But I'll read it
with AJ coming on.
Who?
This girl named AJ. Are you cool with her coming on, AJ?
AJ. Not really, bro. Like I don't want that. I'm cool. I mean, Tasha cool, but like AJ and the girl world people, I'm not really
talked to
fucking
her
with
before.
that. I know, but I don't really want to bring the women in that space to my shit because that's not what my content is geared towards.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
cool. I'll let her know.
well, like if she do come on, I don't want her to I want her to talk about what I talk about. As far as
right,
conversations with Cole approach, and I don't want people's beefs to conflate with the actual topic of discussion.
Yeah.
You
And
see me?
Fergie, I highly doubt that George is even in contact with AJ because he called her husband. He called her husband the P word. So I highly doubt he's even talking to that woman.
No, because
I'd be very surprised.
Well, that's neither here nor there. I don't even want to get into.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even want to get into that.
I
But
think he's
whether
just
he
trolling right now.
Tasha's a known doxer, by the way, but just out there, I'm cool.
Yeah, I think he's just trolling right now.
Okay.
A project, I have a question for you, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
you understand? Okay, so let's say I approach a woman who's really attractive, right? Like whatever, right?
Yeah.
Would being drunk help? Let's say calm my
You
nerves
said would
down.
being drunk help?
Yeah, calm my nerves
Being
down.
being drunk will hurt you. It's gonna help you, but it's gonna do way more hurt than helping. I'm telling you that right now.
I say
Being drunk it's gonna help you because you might be in a position to where you will approach women, but at the same time you're gonna be sloppy as hell, and you might say some weird off the wall shit that the women pretty much won't be fucking with, and they gonna see you sloppy with it. They gonna be like, because I've approached women drunk like that, and I was on some Holler Monster type shit. I was so fucked up. I woke up fucked up. Didn't even what? I'm not gonna even get into that. But I've approached women drunk, sloppy drunk, damn near. And
how long ago was that?
About 3-4 years ago.
Damn.
And I don't even drink like that. But it's 2022, 2021. You know what I mean? We celebrating. I'm out with the homies. I'm not driving to the club, so I'm pretty much free to drink as much as I want. So I
would say a light buzz or something. A little light buzz.
Yeah, like side of tipsy. Just like cranberry vodka. Like a 1 or 2 shots. Just something light. You ain't gotta be too heavy, bro. Just don't get drunk, bro. On some Steedadine shit. The liquid courage shit. No, bro. That's not.
Or don't rely on it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, exactly. You can have something small.
I say
been
it's
thinking about it.
situational.
Yeah.
It's situational. Like if you at the club, then I say that it'll enhance your game if you in a club environment because everybody else is drinking, and then
Yeah.
it do give you the courage to mass approach in that environment. So I say, yeah. I mean, if you going to the club or the bar, I say, yeah, it helps
Okay. I got you.
in that environment, but no other environment. Though.
I mean,
Okay.
in just to answer,
A club is a horrible place
Excuse
to pick
me.
up women, by the way.
it most definitely can be a horrible place. But so just to answer this guy's question, Sook, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I apologize in advance, bro. But pretty much, so pretty much to answer your question, man, that woman could potentially be choosing you. You never really know. Like, why don't you go over there and you tell her, hey, look, I seen you looking at me the same way I look at myself every fucking morning in the mirror. Like you trying to fuck with me, yes or no? If you are, let's talk. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Like, you need to go over there, talk to her, and see if she's trying to choose you. Like a woman looking at you for 5 seconds and she look away, you never really know why she's doing it. So you might need to approach her.
A question like this, I don't think he's gonna go up to that woman and say something like that.
Well, he probably won't say nothing like that. What I'm saying, like, maybe he might. Maybe it might be a benefit if he was to do that, is what I'm saying.
Maybe just like if the next time one of the women stare, just like give a little wave, a little head nod, and see if she's like.
I would say a head nod.
Yeah.
I normally give a head nod. I get at I wish I was camming up right now. I could do it or whatever. But so maybe a head nod, or maybe you can, point at her and like me, heart, or you could do that shit. Like, I would point at her, then point at you, and then make a heart and see if she's fucking with it. I mean, you could do that too.
My name ain't it.
This man sounds like he on that white though shit. But okay, so that's just to answer your question, man. Maybe you might have something on your shirt. You got a stain or like a bump on your face, or whatever. I don't know. You might have something on you that's noticeable that she's seen, but she's kind of scared to approach you about it because she don't know what you might do. I don't know, bro. But yeah. So, we got my nigga Long Strokes. Or Strong Strokes, I should say. What's good? Adam came to investigate the game. He said came to investigate the game.
You missed out on Gant's stream before this. We were on Gant's stream.
What exactly is he talking about on your? He probably deleted the stream, right?
No, he got flashed. Somebody flashed it. Probably.
Somebody flashed him?
Yeah, Greg or someone flashed him.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about that, dude. But that's just weird stuff people do, man. That's why I put the shield up. Like, me personally, if I'm not familiar with you, I think that's because. See, Gant, he talk. See, the thing about Gant, he like a lot of the stuff he do is geared towards talking shit about other people.
Yeah.
I think that's the situation. So it's like if you only make videos talking shit about everybody else, then expect for that shit to happen, bro.
Wait, Party, I was gonna ask Party. Wait. Why does Gansford call you True P? Like, whatever the word is. Why does it call you that, man?
Bro, you know why? Dude just trolling, bro. Come on, man.
No, I know, but like, and that's pretty gay to call her a man, like that P word. I don't know, but I guess it is what it is. It's the internet,
Man, I'll be like, hey, Gant, I can hear your bitch calling me that too. Real talk. But we ain't gonna even get into that. But real shit.
But by the way, I mean, Gansford lives in his fucking basement. So, anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. Let me hold up, and I appreciate that super chat. Real shit, Strong Strokes.
Hey,
that shit funny as hell to me.
You got cash up?
Oh yeah, I want to know if Long Strokes is gonna be debating.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to cash out me. Just send me a super chat.
Nah,
bro.
but can you plug in your cash up? Just
bro. What with Cash App, G?
Cash out.
Yeah,
I'm kind of paranoid, bro. I don't want motherfuckers sending me money directly. Maybe if I know you, but if I don't know you, bro, I don't even want.
Nigga, you trying to have YouTube eat off your shit, man? Just what I'm saying, shit.
I'll probably do it next stream.
Plug it in.
I'll do it next stream, man. I do it next
I
stream. You
never
good, man.
heard somebody say no to money, man. What's going on?
Well, it's the first time you gonna hear motherfuckers say no to money. But
Yeah, bro, it's only
man.
$10, man. Come on.
Bro, just I'll do it next stream, man. But I really sincerely appreciate you even wanting to do this shit. Like humbly, I appreciate that, man. But I do
appreciate your time, you know. So
yeah. I mean, we can do. I mean, we can set all this shit up next stream, like real talk, you know. But I do appreciate
are you not gonna stream for that long today, or what?
No, I'm not. I'm not streaming for that long. No.
How come?
I'm gonna do a show this Saturday. I stream for like maybe a couple hours longer. Because I got a lot of shit to do, and I gotta wake up at 5 a.m, bro. Like I can't, and I haven't.
Work at 5, you said?
Yeah, same here.
I wake up early, you know. I wake up extremely early, and I haven't even took a shower and other shit, bro. So it's I got shit to do.
Same here, project. I go to work in the morning, by the way.
Can you do it Sunday?
I'm probably not gonna be streaming Sunday. No.
Damn, because it's better than to do it Sunday and Saturday, but it's up to you, man.
No, I appreciate that, but I'm gonna definitely make that happen at some point. Real shit, man.
Yeah, you gotta plug in your cash app, bro. Come on.
Let me see. What's getting you? Let me see. Jay, or are you going to the big? Oh, Tyrone's supposed to be the. You know what? That's a even. Will I even view this dude shit? Probably not. I'm probably gonna be asleep. You know, but
Yo, Prodigy, can you rate Sydney Sweeney, please? I want to get your honest rating on Sydney Sweeney.
Who is that?
She's a celebrity. Like a movie actress.
All right, let me get through some more of these questions, and I'll probably rate her, and I'm gonna close it down. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for 2.5
only like
hours.
an hour, bro. It's only been like half an hour.
Hey, I'm gonna hop off, man. But hey, I appreciate you chopping it up, man, for sure.
Real talk, man. And I appreciate you for hopping on, Spun, bro. It's rare that you hop on, but every time you hop on, bro, it is appreciated. Real shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
All right, bro.
Hey, project, I'm gonna hop up too, cause like I got work tomorrow. Plus, like you know,
run, Rick, run.
Nobody's running, bro. Anyways, hey, project, thanks for the advice, man. I really appreciate it. I mean, your streams really helped me out, man. And also approach women. And yeah, all right, project, take care, man. I got it.
Keep running. Take it easy, man. All right. Okay. So, let me bring Jay up. What's good, Jay?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, ladies?
What's up, man?
Tasha was good.
What's up, man?
Oh, the mouthpiece has arrived.
Jay, aka the Black Mouthpiece. The Black Mouthpiece.
Nah, hey, I'm the one with the mouthpiece. I heard that joint, man. That Vanish. Hey, you was saying some real shit in there, man. Some fly shit too, bro. For real. You doing your thing on that one.
Oh, thank. I'm gonna be dropping some more too. I'm gonna drop some more music too. But I appreciate you for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. And now I'm not going to his. Well, I told him he gotta pay me because he said he got an audience. They requested me. I feel like, oh shit, supply and demand. Let me get some paper. So nah.
Man, wait, how much we charging?
Depends how many people show up to his classroom. If I see 2 people, I'm gonna walk past the classroom, keep going. But if I see like 30 people in there, I may have to, I may have to drop my cash app to him, man. But nah. I mean, I might. I doubt it,
bro. I already, you know what? I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but I already know what's gonna happen. You know, you already know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm telling you. Like I have clairvoyance. I see into the future. I already know how the debate is gonna end. It might end in the fucking. I'm not gonna even say, because you know who you are debating. So yeah, man.
I think it'd be an interesting matchup. I do think it'd be interesting.
It's like certain people I can't take serious because of the internal shit that they're dealing with in their head, bro. Like I can't do it,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see where you come from.
Yeah, and I'm not necessarily saying certain individuals aren't. I'm not saying certain individuals aren't competent, whatever, or they're not intelligent. I'm just saying that you can't have a conversation or debate with people, that is suffering from situations, fucking I'm not necessarily saying schizophrenia, but like mood disorders and all that stuff. You can't do it, man.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I may mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we, you know,
I mean, you know what, Jay?
we been talking back and forth.
Jay, if you slide, Jay, if now I might be asleep, but I might tune in one time from the time I get off, from the time I go to sleep. I might tune in one time if I see you there, Adam, or anybody that I personally know, even Pew ain't really debated. But if I see any of you guys, I might actually watch it for a good 20, 30 minutes. But if I don't see none of y'all, it's no, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I just don't really know what to debate about. I mean, if looks is what it is, then you know,
he probably gonna like bring up the topic of debate or whatever.
Yeah,
he gonna probably do that or whatever. So
I ain't gonna lie. I debated Tyrone on game before. He surprised me. I mean, the first time that I debated him on it, he surprised me. I mean, I don't think he's terrible at debating. I think he be making some cool points.
Well,
I thought I would completely wash him in a debate on game, and I look back at the debate and I'm like, okay, he's bringing up some shit I never even thought of. You know what I mean?
Well, let me say this, right? Will you ever debate somebody that? Well, I'm not gonna even go that far with it because people don't know this, and I want to keep it like that. So I'll say it different. Would you debate somebody that you know hates you or don't like you?
I would.
You would? A person that hates you and you know for a fact they don't like you, and they'll do anything they can to discredit your name, right? Would you honestly debate somebody like that?
Oh, you're talking about like when they get to trolling, they get real angry and stuff, and they go.
It's not even just that. You know, other people I'm talking about too. A black dude and a white dude. Do you really?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I'm not. I don't even want to be on the same panel. Me personally,
Yeah.
I mean, they don't hate you guys. Motherfuckers hate me. It is what it is. But I couldn't do it.
Hey, you know what?
For me, I just kind of like look past it. Like they do it to me all the time, but it's just like their immaturity.
No, it's on another level with me. I'm telling you, this is a fact. Right hand to Jesus Christ. It's on another level, bro. When motherfuckers start doing shit behind the scenes, little weird shit behind the scenes, bro, it's like I don't really even want them dudes' name brought up on my panel, really. Honestly.
Hey, you know what?
Go ahead.
You know what, True Prodigy, you're kind of answering this question I wanted to ask you because they one of the guys asked me, and his name is Arctic Wolf. I hope he's listening right now because he told me, "Yo, Jay, man, when you go on the show, can you please ask Prodigy why he won't let certain guys come on the show?" And I feel like you just gave the answer. So Arctic Wolf, I asked him. I know you probably watching, eating popcorn. He gave an answer why he don't let certain guys on the panel. So I'm done with that. So you answered it right there.
Yep. There you have it. Let me see if I see another question.
I want to know. Okay, what would you think would be a fair rate for Tyrone to pay you for the debate, Jay? What do you think would be reasonable?
I mean, I was just messing with him, but truthfully, I understand his business. I understand his content, and I don't, at the end of the day, I get it to a certain degree if he's trying to, scale a business. But if he got like 20 people over there, yo, just chuck me like $3. But I'm
I think you're selling yourself a little short. I think you're selling yourself a little short.
Honestly, bro, I don't think Jay need it like that or whatever. I just think if you got the audience, he'll fuck with you or whatever.
Only because he keeps saying things like, "Yo, people want to, hear me and Jermaine go at it," and I'm like, "Oh, for real?" So you kind of like Don King in it. So I'm in my mind, okay, all right, that's what's up. But I'm joking about the money. But to answer your question, like let's say he had like 15,000 people or 15,000 subs, right? And he's like, "Yo, Jay, man, I'm calling you out." I'm like, "Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you got that many people coming to your show and you monetizing it, hey, just chunk me a good little 100. I say chunk. No, I probably say yo, chunk me maybe. See, I don't know the YouTube game with the numbers, but me being on the outside looking in, I'll say, yo, bro, just chunk me 1,000 or 800 or something like that, because I don't know.
Oh shit! I be, bro. I be keeping a buck. I be short balling myself like a motherfucker. Sometimes it be paranoia, schizophrenic, or I'm just not really that hipped on the business side of shit. But I be short balling the fuck out of myself sometimes, bro. But it is what it is. I live and I learn. I remember one time it was a car that motherfucker was selling for like 5,000. No, not 5,000. It was how much was it? It was like it was 3,000. And I ended up buying the car for like four racks because I didn't know. I found out later that he had posted it originally for $3,000 and changed it for $4,000 when it was $3,000. You know, so I bought it for the price, you know, that it said it was for, but he changed the price before that to $3,000 and whatever. I think you guys pretty much know what I'm saying. I'll be short balling myself, but yeah, y'all got it, bro.
I think $10 would be fair, man. If he throw you a good 10 ball, I think it might be a little worth your time to go ahead and go over there. I think 10 ball is kind of more in there. That's the starting point. I think that's a good starting point. 10.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, bro, like I'll do it for free, but at the same time, I'm joking with him, and we be joking. He be talking shit. I be talking shit. I have fun with him. He a cool dude. I know he be tripping, and like what Prodigy was saying, you know, with that hate and stuff. I know there's a certain type of balling inside of them guys, but I really wouldn't want to charge the guy. At the end of the day, he just want to talk shit and whatever. It's all cool, but like
there
you said,
go.
$10. I mean, that'd be kind of fair, just on some cool shit. Hey, bro, but I'm kind of like Prodigy. I don't want this cat knowing my Zelle, and I don't want this cat knowing my my Cash App and shit. You know, and I damn sure wouldn't tell him to just send some money to my location. But but yeah, you know, just a couple dollars if I was being serious. That's all. Because truthfully, bro, if your audience is saying, "Hey, we won Jermaine," bro, okay, that's cool. But if you want me that bad over there, yo, bro, so what do I get out the deal? Now I got to talk game to you. Now I got to talk about what's in it for me. I hear what's in it for you. Now it's all about what's in it for me. It's the same with a woman. Well, if you want to smash, you better give me da-da-da-da. Okay, well, what's all in for me then? If she's saying, well, the pussy, bro, lady, that's cool, but I need a little more than that. I ain't gonna lie. You telling me to drive 3 hours to pick you up? If that's the case, are you cooking? Are you washing my car? Like, well, what else do I get out the deal? That's not a good exchange, baby girl. I'm serious.
I can see that. To bring your elite level mouthpiece over to that page, I'm with you now. Like I'm on your side. Maybe a cool little 10-piece, 20-piece.
Cool little 10. Give me a cool little 10. Throw me a cool little, a cool little hot and spicy from Chick-fil-A, man. Let me go ahead and just,
a cool little hot and spicy from Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, hey, man, you got me for 15 minutes, man. You got me for 15 minutes, man. After that, prorate, But now, yeah.
You can eat it, but you can eat the little 10-piece during the debate too. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah,
you can eat it during the debate. No, I would eat it after. I eat it after the debate. If I win or not, I'll be like, okay, this is my victory win. Let me munch on this shit right quick. But
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna be driving to the spot during the debate. If I'm getting
it's like so pretty much what you saying is I'm eating it while I'm debating because I know I'm gonna win or whatever. It's like I already know this shit sold in the bag. I'm gonna go on munch while I'm actually talking to this dude in real time. I'm munching on this shit. It's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting my car up as soon as it hit my Cash App. You gonna hear my car start. You know what I'm saying? Right on my way to the store. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
No doubt.
But
and truthfully, I don't really know my bad project. And truthfully, I don't really know the YouTube game when it comes to them numbers and monetization. I don't really know the game. But my thing is, hey, bro,
if you want.
My thing is, hey, bro, behind the scenes, like, hey, we have like a little contract. Hey, man, you want me to call you a dumb motherfucker? You want me to call you a bitch? You want me to talk about this? Like how you want to juice this motherfucker up, man? Because if you want to pay for it, it's kind of like prostitution. Okay, cool. You want me over there? What all you want? What all you need? And I'll give you my price. And I'll juice it up for you. I'll say I'm stupid. I'll call Prodigy a lame ass. What you want, bro? I'll sell myself out. I'll sell myself out.
Well, if you getting paid enough, you know what I mean? Real talk, because going against that dude, it's like I don't know.
I feel I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
I would have to. At this point, I would have to get paid because I already know when I come over, it's gonna definitely be insults and disrespect like a motherfucker.
I'm curious because nobody lets them on panels, so I haven't really seen people like.
Are you serious? Hold up, so.
Nobody lets them on panel. Like I.
You don't. Okay. So you don't. So you obviously don't know this dude like that, right?
No. I know his mouth is wild.
Do you know this dude? You know what? I'm not gonna even say that on stream. I'm not gonna even repeat it. It's a good reason why I shouldn't let him on panel. Period. But it's just honestly, I'm done talking about this dude. But let me let me read this question right quick. And dude, Fred, bro, you asked this question multiple times, bro. You keep asking the same fucking question, bro. What the hell? Okay, how do you be confident to have? Hello, how do you be confident or have courage when you get rejections after rejections, bro?
Can't take it
This,
personally.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, all the black pillars say True Project get rejected in every approach he do. Do you see me bitching and complaining about the damn like rejections I get? No, but I don't take it personal, bro. Like I just keep pushing forward. Even though I don't necessarily need to or have to, I can really just go on dating apps if I want. I still just push forward, bro, it's because I'm confident, bro. And because I've done it, and not even just me, all the guys on the panel now. Like everybody get rejected, man. But you like, and Pew Pew said it for me already. Really, you just can't take it personal, and you got to know in your heart of hearts that you are going to get a woman eventually because you've had success doing it, or for a fact you are a likable dude, and women like you, and eventually a woman is going to find you attractive out for the approach. Maybe you might be a dude and you ugly as hell when you look in the mirror, like real shit. You might be a dude and you might have a huge gap tooth. You might be cockeyed or some weird shit. You got one eyebrow missing. You got a fucking a cleft chin. Big enough to stick a dick in or some shit. Like you, bro. You like you pretty much ugly as hell and you know it. So that might be a situation. You need to still be approaching women because you got to do that shit regardless, whether you ugly or attractive. But you still need to just improve and work on yourself in order for you to get over this shit, bro. Well, not to get over it, but to actually get results, I should say, right? So, yeah, like it's no way around it, bro. That drought gonna continue if you're not consistently putting yourself out there and approaching women, bro. Because, and I'll just leave it at that because I could just go on and on about this shit. But it's another question I want to ask. I mean, it's not asked, but it's another question that I've seen. And after I acknowledge this question, I'm going to close it down. Where is it? See, good looking. Oh, yeah. Dude, where can I find this podcast? I'm not saying that you guys could tell them. I'm not telling them. I don't know. I'm not telling this dude. Yeah, what's the name of the channel for the debate? I'm not. You gotta figure it out. I don't even want to acknowledge this dude like that, bro. I'm just being real. This dude got a picture of my fucking avatar as his profile. Fuck that dude, bro. Real shit. Like, what type of weird? All right, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna go end the live stream right here. I'm almost at the 3-hour mark. I appreciate everybody that hopped on. That's really all I got, man. Everybody that gave their spiel about confidence and how they feel about it and their spiel on it. I humbly appreciate you guys for doing it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with your boy. Peace. I'll holler at y'all.
All right, Joe.
All right, everybody.
All right.